guys, what is up everybody, and welcome to the live stream. I'm going to be playing Dark Souls 3 today, and probably a lot of it. There's quite a few of you that are already here in the chat, so hello to all of you guys. And I see T Parks just showed up. I want to give a big thank you to T Parks right now, because he sent me a computer halfway across the country. I was running with an i3, and now I've been upgraded to an i7 thanks to him. It allows me to stream games off of my PC, such as Dark Souls 3. I wouldn't be having this Dark Souls 3 live stream right now if I didn't have that computer. I'm also gonna stream a few more games that I've never streamed in the past. Well, it more than a few. It allows me to stream a lot more games that I didn't stream in the past due to my my hardware not being able to handle it. But that's all in the past now. And I can't thank you enough, T Parks. Like, you're the man. You're the man. So I'm starting over entirely because I don't know. I'm committed to streaming entire playthroughs, I guess. Not in one sitting. I'm not doing the entire game in one sitting. I've never beat Dark Souls 3, so I don't think I'd be able to do that. But where the fuck was I going with that? I don't remember. But I plan on streaming for a long time today in Dark Souls 3. So, somewhere else I was going with that too that I don't remember. Man, I'm so good at talking, guys. What's up, Rocky Man, GR John, Varo, Stefano Barbato, Mohammed Chami, Simo Adam, JF Noble, so many people in here, Madison Blakely, Zach Wheatland, Paulius. How you guys all doing? How are all of you? Welcome to the Dark Souls 3 live stream. I hope you guys are ready to see me not be as good as the game as I am at Dark Souls 1. Also, Onion Bro Justin is here as well, of course, donating $2. Onion Bro Justin, like, I'm waiting for the day where you watch a live stream and you don't subscribe, but I don't think that day is gonna happen, because I thought it would have already happened, but it hasn't yet, and it's amazing. Is the game too loud for you guys? Because it is very loud for me. I gotta turn that shit down. It is so loud right now.
Aldrich, Saint of the Deep.
With text messages and stuff. Jerry Katz, you say the return? Yeah, Jerry, it's been a while since I've seen you. Polly, say finally Dark Souls 3 stream. Indeed. I could stream it in the past. Knight of Faram, who's actually here right now, he gave me Dark Souls 3 on PS4, so I could stream it off that. But to stream off my PS4, I have to use a capture card, and I just think it's a huge pain in the ass. I much prefer just using a PC. What's up, King Solo? Aston Blake, you say you were literally just playing Dark Souls 3? Well, now I'm literally playing it too. Simon Adam, you say my mic seems scratchy? Does anybody else agree with Simo that my mic seems scratchy? Because I don't want it to be scratchy. I could try to change shit around to make it maybe not scratchy if it is. Goddamn, getting messages and stuff.
Only in truth,
on the live stream. Piece of crap
the
phone.
lords will abandon their thrones.
At least it's a really long cutscene, so I can have my hands be doing something else. I swear I won't just sit here and text, guys. Some important shit's happening.
Nameless, accursed, undead, unfit even
This is probably
to be
great.
cinder.
You guys watching me text, I'm sure you guys will be loving it.
And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
I'll try not to do that. Because I don't like having to text and stuff while streaming. I like being fully focused on the stream. Simon would say now the voice is too soft, but I didn't even change anything. Baro, you say in-game sound is just really loud, you think? In Couch Gaming, you say you hear me talking. Well, that's good that you hear me talking. Like you say the game is a bit too loud. T Parks, you say what's up? Streaming Dark Souls 3 thanks to you, T Parks. That's what's up, man. Mohammed Chami, you say Dark Souls 3 seems to be tougher than the previous one? I mean, I don't know, there's bonfires galore. People always wonder why I play as a female, and it's because I've played so many male protagonists in video games that I'm over it. I love being a pyromancer, so of course I'm going to pick that. And the pyromancer's just, I love the starting clothes in Dark Souls 3 for the pyromancer. That pelt is pretty badass. What did I get buried with? Life ring? I don't know. Yeah, screw it. Life ring. Why not? It all seems like crap anyway. That's good enough, I guess. I never really care. Like, I never really mess with anything. Like, you mess with their hair? Where do you change their hair at? Yeah, see, it's just, I don't even care that much. JF Noble, to say the hardest Dark Souls game for you is 1. Dark Souls 1 definitely is the most difficult for me, but that's just because of the amount of hours I've put into it. Dark Souls 3 is probably the one that challenges me the most. I don't know. Might be Demon Souls. I haven't played Demon Souls in quite some time, though. Could be Dark Souls 2. Okay, my headphones are making a buzzing sound. That's pleasant. Might want to figure out how to make it so I can plug it into my TV. Like the way I used to. Hold on, guys. Like I said, I'm using a new computer to stream this, so I'm running into just a few hiccups. I would really like to not hear that buzzing sound the whole time I'm standing here. So let me see if I can... I think I can... I'm going to make the sound come out of my TV, and then I'm just going to plug my headphones into my TV. That's how I typically do it, but this computer has a headphone jack, and my old one didn't, surprisingly. Well, it did in the back, but it didn't seem to work. So I plugged my headphones into the headphone jack on the computer, but they're making a buzzing sound, and I don't want to listen to that, so I'm going to plug them into the back of my TV. Watch, I bet now I just won't even be able to hear the game. So what's going to happen? Actually, my sound on the TV is really far down, too. That can't be helping. Let's see. The sound's coming out. There's a speaker on the computer, and it's coming out of the speaker on the computer, which is very strange to me. I swear to God, this one needs to be coming out of me, because that's the wrong TV. Sounds like it's still... Dude, what in the fuck? This is irritating as hell. Maybe... I'm sorry, guys. I don't want you to have to just be watching me try to troubleshoot shit. That's no good, especially you can't even see what I'm doing. That's the TV. So I don't understand. When I set my audio to come out of the TV, it just fucking doesn't. It keeps coming out of the computer for some reason. Like, look, now I don't even have the headphones plugged in. Still coming out of the computer, even though I set it to come out of the fucking TV. Like, why, you stupid... Fucking... Great. Let me try to open this up more. So, let's see. Device. Yeah, the TV, except you're not actually coming out of that, are you? Can I, like, disable this? It says Dark Souls as an application is, like, tied to this. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. And system sounds are only... Okay, so how do I... I'm sorry, guys. This is so strange, what's going on with my sound right now. It's just weird. I have an idea. And it requires me to close Dark Souls. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't expect to run into shit like this. Typically I troubleshoot things like this before I start the stream. But I didn't expect such a minor buzzing in my ear to be so fucking hard to fix. Like, geez, gotta close out of my game and shit. Like, it's just a little buzzing sound. What in the hell? So let's see. I open up Dark Souls 3. Oh, great. Now Dark Souls 3 says it's not responding. Oof. Oof. Guys, I apologize. T-Parks, yeah, I know you did miss the shout-out. I'm sorry, man. What's up, Justin Pavsek? How do you say, try muting the PC or something? Well, then I'm not going to be able to hear the game at all. Okay, there we go. Dark Souls 3 started responding again. Good. Thank you, Dark Souls 3, for not completely shitting on me. Alright, is the sound coming out of here? Let's see. Oh, shit. Yep, okay. It's coming out of the back of my TV. I need to plug my headphones in again. I unplugged them when I was getting frustrated and trying to figure out where the hell the sound was coming from. Alright, so my idea of closing the game and reopening it worked just fine, which is good. So let's get back into this, guys. I apologize for that less than mediocre beginning. Typically I do better starting my streams than that. That was just a little bit embarrassing, but I'm glad some of you are still here and you bared through that for me. So let's start Dark Souls 3 now, shall we? Okay. Click my chat so that I can see everything you guys are saying instead of missing the first letter of each message. What's up, Navo Saggy? Master Games say plug my headphones in correctly. I had them plugged in correctly, Master Games. It was just making a buzzing sound in the computer. Now I have them in the back of the TV. It's all set up just fine the way I typically have it. Abdi say it's to be expected from a new PC. Yeah, I'll figure out all the things I gotta do to make the streams be quality right off the bat each time. JF Nobles to say tomorrow's gonna suck. Why do you think tomorrow's gonna suck? Simon Adam say the game sound is gone. You're right, the game sound is gone. What the fuck? Why is the game sound gone? Alright, let me deal with this asshole shooting me real quick, or I'll just take cover. Good enough. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you know what? I don't even care. Just fucking kill me. I'm too busy dealing with my sound anyway. This is ridiculous. I don't think that fixed it at all. Nope, still no sound. What the hell? I'm gonna kill somebody. Like right now. Hello? Sound? Nope, still no sound. Right, wait, let me click on the game. That might help. Any sound yet? Nope, no sound yet. Okay. Don't understand. Just trying to pick it up from there, so there we go. No, Simon, you didn't piss me off. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out that there was no sound. It just pissed me off that there was no sound. It wasn't you pointing it out. It's just the fact that it wasn't there at all. I just hate having to do shit like that because I feel like I should have all that stuff figured out before I start streaming. So I really hate it when I don't figure out all that stuff before starting a stream up. I should have ran more tests to make sure everything was going smoothly because obviously it wasn't. But okay, now I think I got it going good, guys. Should be all right. Next thing I know, you guys are gonna tell me the microphone audio sounds like crap. HLC, you say I got a new PC? Indeed I did. Indeed I did, HLC, and it was thanks to T-Parks. He sent it halfway across the country to me. You say death count 1? I mean, I guess if you want to count that as a death, HLC, I wasn't even, like, playing, so whatever. Zach Wheatley, I wonder if I prefer the spellcast system of Dark Souls or Dark Souls 1 and 2. Or you say, okay, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2, or the FP system of Dark Souls 3. I don't know. Having a mana bar is kind of cool. I don't think I really prefer one over the other. They actually end up, like, I feel like they end up kind of being the same. I don't know. I think I might prefer, I think I prefer Dark Souls 3, or Dark Souls 3, or, yeah, fuck. I'm trying to say, like, Dark Souls plural, and I don't know, it's difficult to do that. Dark Souls is, but I think I prefer Dark Souls 3, like the FP system. It really doesn't make much of a difference at all, really. But I just think it looks cooler and like the way it's more of a traditional style, I think. Not that there was anything wrong with what they had in the previous games. Oh shit, I'm gonna die right here. I'm just roll spamming right about now. I didn't even equip my Pyromancy Flame, which I cannot do. Oh wait, I do have it equipped. It's just in the left hand for no good reason. Well, I unequipped my shield because it's not like I'm going to be using that thing anyway. I'll use some pyromancy against this thing. It's not like I'm going to have any other tough enemy I'm going to be fighting before the first bonfire. This thing's really not that tough. It's kind of tough. Does a lot of damage. What are you doing? I'm stuck on a thingamajig. Oh, what a waste of fireball. Okay. Please, no. I'm gonna die. Whoa, I didn't expect you to bite more. Okay. Kept on biting. Not today, buddy. Oh god. That hurt, man. You smacked me good. What's he doing? Oh, this is definitely crystals appear in my face. Get out of here. I'm always afraid he's gonna start rolling at me, because I don't really know his moves at all. Like, I have no idea what it looks like when he's about to do things. It's gonna be a common theme here in Dark Souls 3 for me. I really have not sunk that many hours into Dark Souls 3. Sikus, you're wondering if I play online sometimes, say hosting fight clubs for your fans or something. I've never really had the chance to do anything like that with Dark Souls 3, unless it would have just been over PSN, which there would have been some people, but not as many. I could do something like that in the future. I've never really done anything like that in the past, but I could. I know a lot of people want me to. Simon, I wonder if I'm going to be playing the DLC as well. I actually don't have the DLC for Dark Souls 3, sadly. Zach Wheatland, you say you feel like the older Souls magic system is more OP. I don't know. I think they come out to be about the same, but I haven't really, like I keep saying, I haven't played that much Dark Souls 3. Dina, you say you gotta get going. You say this game is just too meh. Oh, I'm sorry you don't like Dark Souls 3, Dina. Like, say you prefer the Ashen Estus system to the way in Dark Souls 3. I hardly ever use the Ashen Estus flask. I have one right now, but that's just because I can't change it into a regular Estus flask. Hello, Enrique. Welcome to the stream. This is Jeremy say right from the start. Aren't I ambitious? What do you mean? What do you mean, aren't I ambitious right from the start? What's up, Arch Damage? Or Dange. I don't know why I said damage. That's not wrong. What's up, Arch Dange? Dange? I don't know how to pronounce it. HLC, you say if my equip load is under 30, I can roll faster and further, but no additional iframes. That's interesting. That's really low, though. I'm sure my equipped load is pretty small right now. I'm definitely fast rolling. I'm actually proud of fighting this dude. I've never had to fight Champion Gundyr. I don't think I've ever gotten that far, I guess. Or maybe he's an optional fight that I've just never gone to. So, this is the only time I've had to fight this dude, is at the beginning of the game. And as a pyromancer, he can kick my ass. I mean, I can easily rely on pyromancy, but typically I start doing that after he gets into the second phase. He's gonna do soon, isn't he? Like right now. He's like almost dead, actually. What was I talking about with this dude being tough just a second ago? It's like, he's damn near dead. I guess I take that back. I used to think he was tough. Now he's just dead. That was nothing. That was absolutely nothing. And you say you're watching in class because Dark Souls is better than English. Wouldn't disagree. Sana, I don't know who you're talking to. Yeah. Sana, go with Bullet. Go with Bullet. That's what we'll stay with. You could just call me Bullet when YouTube is present. That would be great. And alright, I'll let you know when I'm done. Probably make me end this stream preemptively. Zach Wheatley, say Champion Gundyr is one of the hardest bosses in the game in your opinion. His attacks are delayed like crazy and you suck at parrying him. Oh, I won't be doing any parrying. That's just not my Dark Souls style. I don't know. I should do it. It's a mechanic of the game and a big part of it. But I'm just like, no parrying. I don't know why. Sunbro, you say your sister said Dark Souls is for casuals. She couldn't beat Big Boy. How do you pronounce his name? Is it? Some people say Ludex, but it's an I, isn't it? Isn't it like Eudex? I'll just call him Gundyr, because I know how to pronounce Gundyr. Yeah, if you've never played Dark Souls before, starting off on Gundyr isn't easy, especially like if you pick Deprived or something stupid like that. Sikuzu say if you kill certain bosses at a low level, you can counter Champion Gundyr as the 4th boss in the game. Interesting. Does Jeremy say, what did I say about Dark Souls 3 difficulty? More like Dark Souls ease. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it is. Like I said, I've never beaten Dark Souls 3, so this game is still difficult to me, even though I'm warping right off the bat, still lame. Exactly, then you say you pronounce his name Eudex. Okay. Got it. And you say you've never had much of a problem with Champion Gundyr. If his attacks are delayed, it sounds like one of those bosses where I would just have to, like, remember that his attacks are delayed and start dodging half a second later than when I think I should. Because, like, there's a lot of attacks like that in Dark Souls where it's, like, the first time you encounter it, you dodge way too early and just get smacked by it. But, then, like, once you know that that attack is delayed, you can be like, all right, don't dodge, don't dodge, don't dodge, now dodge, and then it'll be fine. Logan, you say, this PC? What about this PC, Logan? The stream's looking just fine, right, guys? It's not being all choppy and shit, is it? This P is an i7, Logan. I got it from T-Parks just yesterday. It arrived in the mail. Abdi say, isn't Sana the girl from that time? Yeah, Abdi, you would be correct about that. She's the girl from that time. Doesn't Jeremy say, you think something lewd without the L? Eudex Gundyr? Oh. But without the L? It is without an L, isn't it? Okay, wait. Oh, right. I'm not at the bonfire yet, even though it's just right there. I was like, I thought I was supposed to be at a bonfire, but I didn't warp to the bonfire. I just warped to here. Now I'm at the bonfire. All right. Salty Cracker, you got to go. All right, man. Thank you for stopping in. HLC, you say, I have to beat the dancer before Champion Gundyr, so you would wait a bit. You don't want me to go to the dancer early again. Yeah, HLC, I'm definitely not going to go fight the dancer early again. That would be a mistake. McKinstry, you're saying the stream is good. And Logan, you're wondering if I'm playing on PC. Indeed I am. I'm playing on PC. Oh, okay. That's why you said this PC. It was a question. Would have helped if you put a question mark in there. I probably would have understood a little better. But I got you. Yeah, this is on PC. Oh, you retracted the message, Logan? That's what you're going to say, without the L in pronunciation. There's no L in the pronunciation, though. Isn't it Eudex? That's what somebody said? Because there's no L in the name. It's like an I and then a U. How would you pronounce it with an L? I've never understood that. I've heard people say Ludex. And that's why I was like, is it Ludex? I thought it was an I. And so I was like, there's no way it's Ludex. Ooh, fire bombs. I have 7,000 souls and I should probably be spending those. My memory on this game is off right now. But that's right, I gotta go down here, and then I gotta get past those dudes near the dragon, and then there's that one Lothric Knight, and then I'm at the bonfire. Okay. Don't know how you got some stamina back to block with again. It's like he ran out of stamina, and then he started blocking immediately again, and didn't run out of stamina immediately. Ow. Thanks for that. Oh my god, I'm a noob. Okay. One thing that I like about Dark Souls 3 is that I can spin in circles a ton while drinking Estus flasks. Yeah, guy, you're not that scary, alright? And I suck at fighting back. They all turned their backs on me. That was a mistake, guys. Oh, I thought that second swing would kill you for sure. Dude, you and your freaking spirits. The second time he got that. It was the second time he got me with that same attack. Like, how the heck, I don't understand. He loses all of his stamina and then goes back to blocking right away. Yeah, you can spin in circles like that. It's entertaining. Chelsea, you say you thought it was pronounced Eudex? McKinstry, you want me to try jumping? It's with a different button in Dark Souls 3, isn't it? Yeah, that's how you jump in this game. It's not with B. Siku's, no, I'm not playing in online mode, I'm not in online mode right now, I'm pretty sure. At least I think. It might be in online mode, which would kind of suck. It might be kind of fun, though, if it's online, unless I get, like, invaded by gankers. Wouldn't be that surprising since it's Dark Souls 3. Okay. Aw, dang. Ow. You got me good. Yeah, you got the stamina for that? I didn't think so. Oh, I meant to do the leaping attack, and I didn't. would you? Here. Take one of these. There you go. Alright, yeah, the bonfire's like right around here, isn't it? And there's this one dude in the corner. I remember him because he always jumps out like that. I can't believe he actually got me. I was so prepared. I was so prepared for him. Apparently I wasn't, though, because he freaking got me. Ooh, more fire bombs. Probably never gonna use them. Say Udex. That's kind of what I was saying. It's quicker. HLC say if I sprint up the stairs and go to the left and through the gate quickly, you can skip all these enemies. I don't even know what gate you're talking about, HLC. That's why I've never been able to do that. Logan, you say it's the most realistic World War II tank plane boat game till this day. Are you trying to get people to guess a game? I have no idea. Or I have no idea what game you're talking about. All right, so I'm gonna try my best not to complain about how I have to always travel back to the Firelink Shrine because it'll get old really quick. But I'm gonna go back to the Firelink Shrine and level up so I'm running around with almost 8,000 souls. Desiderum, you're off to class. All right, man. Thank you for watching a little bit. Maybe I'll still be streaming when you're back. Maybe not. Logan, say planes require very much skill. I'm never gonna guess it, Logan. Sunbro says swiggity swoop. Dancer has a nice booty. I'm not gonna be seeing that nice booty anytime soon because Dancer kicked my ass at this low level. Logan, say head up to the chat to see my message. I didn't see it. I would, but I'd have to click on the chat, and then the game would get unclicked off, and then I'd have to scroll up, and it'd be like a big ordeal. And I can get a pretty good idea of what the message is just based on the messages you've been sending. It sounds like you want us to guess a game that you're giving details on. So I never know what to level up, so I'm just gonna go with health, because you can't go wrong with health. Am I right? Am I right? I might be wrong. Okay, let's go back to the tower on the wall. Desiderum, you're telling me not to rage quit too early? I won't. I won't. I don't think I'm gonna rage very much at all this live stream. It's I've played through this part of Dark Souls 3 like 3 times now, so I've done this more than once at least. You know, it would have been smart just to like quietly slip by there, but quietly slip by is not what I like to do. I like to come in here and break all the boxes in a loud ass fight. Oh, I can swing mine faster. Bastard. That's what you get. Lothric Knightsword. I wonder if that's any good. I wonder what it takes to equip it. Takes 18 dexterity. That's way too much. I'm not even gonna look at the rest of the stats. I don't want to put my dex up to 18. Pretty sure my dex. Well, actually, it's not Dark Souls 1, so I don't know what my starting stats are. My dex should be like 9 though, right? Yep, 9, just like Dark Souls 1. All right. All right, you thieves. You guys suck. HLC say level up health, endurance, then either. I don't think I'm gonna put up endurance, HLC, because I don't know. It just feels like half a stat to me because of because of the fact that they're like endurance in Dark Souls 1 puts up your equipped load and your maximum stamina. When I'm only putting up one at a time, it just feels like I'm leveling up and only getting half a level's worth. Are you talking about War Thunder? You just big advertisement for War Thunder in here right now, Logan? Like, alright, sounds like a pretty alright game, but it's quite different than Dark Souls 3. It's interesting to be talking about it in Dark Souls 3 stream. How do you say the Firekeeper is thick AF? I don't think the Firekeeper's thick at all, actually. If you're just trying to say she's sexy, I mean, I guess that's up to anyone's opinion. I don't think so. I honestly don't like the Firekeeper because I have to talk to her 500 times a playthrough, and I get really sick of her voice. It's like, what should call you? The Ashen one all the time? Oh, I don't get the key for you, buddy. You're just going to have to stay locked up in there. Sorry. Didn't realize this is the way I went. MadGamer Xerox to say you love Yormi. But Yorm's just like a gimmick boss fight. I mean, he might be. He's a good boss fight. Well, he's a hard boss fight because of how much health he has if you don't kill him with, what is it, like Stormbringer or something like that? I don't remember the name of the sword. But when you just use that on him, it's just game over. Man, his Father Abyss, you say the Lothric Knightsword is awesome and one of the best in the game. Yeah, I'll just shoot it down and then I'll probably find a broadsword later on and be super excited. Like, say you like Dark Souls 3 a lot, but after your second playthrough you find it's really stale. You say NG Plus is disappointing in your opinion, it's not much harder than NG. Well, that's kind of true in, like, Dark Souls 1 as well. I can't say about Demon Souls or Dark Souls 2 because I haven't beaten either of those. I would say Bloodborne's NG Plus is definitely difficult enough, but I'm not very good at Bloodborne compared to Dark Souls. I don't know what it is. It's the speed of the enemy's attacks. I'm not good at reading that many quick attacks. I should have just killed this dude before he turned into one of these things, but I wasn't thinking. It's too late. He's dead now. Got Titanite Shard out of the ordeal, so that's kind of nice. You know, I should use something besides his hand axe. I could upgrade Dex and use that Lothric Night Sword. I mean, I don't know. Why not? I don't know why Dex gets the hate that it does. I feel like it's more of a joke than anything else at this point. I was going to say you're giving a suggestion. I mean, it sounds alright. I've played, like, one vehicle game like that. I played a lot of Crossout in the recent past, actually. I don't play it anymore, but I was hooked on Crossout for a while, and it was quite a bit of fun, but I don't know, it got old to me. Whoa, what the hell? I'm glad that he missed with that swing for no good reason. Oh, you're like some dude that I hit and you didn't die, you just got knocked off. It's kind of hilarious. JF Nobles, you say for your birthday, I have to play Dark Souls 3 while calculating advanced mathematics? I'm not even good at math, though. Like, I'm alright, but I never even took that difficult of a math class like when I was in high school. What's up, Shiro? You're wondering why I started again? It talks about it in the description. And do you say the Firekeeper is nowhere near as thick as Smo, though? Yeah, how about this guy, though? Is he near that thick? He might be more. Look at that. He's got the moves, too. Ow. Okay, holy crap. I thought that fire was going to burn me. I'm glad that I was wrong. That's some firebombs, okay. That's some fireball, firebomb. My bad. Oh, I thought he was going to slam a second time, but he didn't. What the hell was that? Nope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What's the range on that shit? I was all the way over here? This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous, guy. Doing your little miracles. Not cool. Alright. I didn't lose my Ember. I should probably drink that last Estus Flask. I wish I didn't have this Ashen one. I should have thought to get rid of that, but I didn't. Always regret not thinking. On the Rapier, another weapon I'm probably never going to use. Another Ember, don't mind if I do. Mad Gamer Zero X say Storm Ruler is the name of the sword when you're fighting Yorm. They say 20 minutes no one helped and then you died. Yeah, on my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, for quite a while I didn't realize that Storm Ruler was in the room. So, I remember, I think the best attempt I ever had fighting Yorm without that sword was, like, I got his health down to like a fourth, I think, and he got me. Navo Sag, you say the Lothric Night Sword is one of the better weapons in the game, so I should use it, especially if I'm a straight sword type of guy. I mean, I kind of am. Alright, so I guess I should get my dex to 18. That's 9 levels. That's quite a bit, and I already dumped a whole bunch into health, so it's gonna be a while before I hit that, but I guess why not? I could do it. Sweet Roll Man, you're wondering what all you missed? Not really much except me kicking Gundeer's ass, but that's the first boss. I mean, that's not really saying much. You know, I should probably go open up the shortcut and shit instead of fighting these dudes right now. What the hell am I doing? Oh, bull crap! Up the stairs and everything. These Estus Flasks suck. I like think they don't do that much damage per swing, and then I drink one of my Estus Flasks and I realize how much I'm getting back, and I'm like, oh, they kind of do a lot of damage per swing now. Alright, so yeah, let's go back and open the shortcut. And this, like, a whole bunch of dudes can be jumping over the wall, don't they? Yep. Ow! Oh my god, they're gonna get me! Okay. Not cool, guys. I'm now trapped in the corner. Hey, I got 2 of them with that one. What are the chances? Alright. How did I get my health down to this low fighting those dudes? There's still, like, dogs and shit around the corner. Hey, I got another Estus flask, though, for, like, no good reason. Now I have a tiny little bit more HP. I hate having non-upgraded Estus flasks so much. Lonely Wanderer, you say it feels so weird when you move from one Souls game to another. You say especially when you move from Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 definitely feels quite a bit different than the rest. Douglas, you say you're in the middle of math class. Well, thank you for watching, even though I streamed at such an inconvenient time for you. Shiro, you say always forget the damn description. No, that's alright, Shiro. Most of the time I don't put anything important in there, just sometimes I do. I could have just said aloud why I'm starting over again, but I just don't. Like, I feel like people are going to ask me that multiple times this stream, and I don't want to repeat myself over and over again. HLC, you wondering if I want tips on where to find decent items? Or you're wondering if I want to find them myself? I don't know. I don't know if I should do a blind run. All the Dark Souls 3 playthroughs that I've done in the past, like I said, I've never beaten them. I've always stopped playing for one reason or another. But all of them so far have been blind runs. I still suck decently bad at the game due to that, I guess. I don't know. I just need to explore more myself, probably, is what needs to happen. Let's get hit by that dog. Okay, I know that one dude's gonna explode, so I don't want to go in that car. Alright, let's just get the hell out of here. Oh, what the heck? You gotta be kidding me. That dog just, like, appeared out of nowhere. It was like it was behind me, and I was running away, and then all of a sudden it just appeared to my left and bit me. That was a bunch of shit. Alright, well, there goes my ember. The souls aren't that far away. I'll be able to get those back again. Let's just warp back to the other bonfire. Navo, you say I missed the Estus shard. Well, I'll go back and run around in that area a little bit more, Navo. I just wanted to get that shortcut opened up. Marshmallow Flies, you wonder if I'm going to do the dancer right after Vort? No, Marshmallows, I will not be doing that. I would die over and over again and get very upset. Madison Blake, you say that's why you don't level up Bigot that much so early on in the game? Maybe even health? Vigor, yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary, I suppose. Master Game says Y is needed. Is Y-Hander even in Dark Souls 3? It is, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. It'd be weird if it wasn't. JF Nobles, you're wondering if I'm into the lore of Dark Souls? I mean, I think it's cool, but I've never, like, set aside time to go watch videos about it or anything like that. Street Roll, man, you say you're back. You're wondering if I missed you? Well, this sounds kind of rude as hell, but you didn't even say you were leaving, so to be honest, I didn't even really know you were gone. I just figured you weren't talking in the chat for the time being. Paul used to say the teleporting dog? Yeah, as if dog enemies weren't bad enough. Lone Wanderer, you say this game has really memorable boss fights, though. You say they really made some awesome soundtracks. Oh yes, Dark Souls boss fight soundtracks are always freaking great. At least Dark Souls 1 they are, and Dark Souls 3 is no different. I haven't played that much of Dark Souls 2. I would like to play more, but I actually like Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 3 right now. Not that I dislike Dark Souls 3. I like all of them. It's just I actually prefer the second one, even though I've played less of it. So maybe that'll change once I play more of it. I'm not really sure. The third one, this Dark Souls 3 is good. I don't know what it is that makes me like it less. Because, like, on paper, Dark Souls sounds great, or Dark Souls 3 sounds way better than the rest. It's like it's got better graphics and new combat mechanics and shit. Like it's nice. So I don't know why, for no good reason, I like it less than even like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2. Demon Souls is my second favorite, tied with Bloodborne, actually. And you gotta go. Wish me good luck. Thank you, man. Sorry that I didn't do anything all that interesting while you were watching. JF Nobles to say the lore of Dark Souls is amazing. Indeed it is. I wouldn't disagree there. Eric says Y-Hander is in Dark Souls 3. I thought I remembered seeing it. Popshot Gaming, you say this game is a test for real gamers? Well, I hope I pass with flying colors. Because if you can't call me a gamer, then I wouldn't know what you could call a gamer, because I've been playing video games as my primary form of entertainment my entire life. Gamer Xerox to say, are you wondering if I've seen the Fire Fades trailer for Dark Souls 3? So it's lit. I might have seen it in a while, but if the fire is fading, it doesn't really sound like it's that lit. Master Games say kill Grey Rat and give us weapons or ashes to Merchant. She will sell Zwei. I don't want to kill Grey Rat just to get Zwei. You say Zwei in this game is far better weapon than Zwei in Dark Souls 1, in my opinion. You say also I get to launch enemies in space. I guess I could use it, but or you probably won't be that happy to hear that I'll probably be doing a lot of straight swords. I got a Lothric Knight Sword, and people kind of already convinced me that I should get my dex to 18 to equip that. Polly say just started New Game Plus. Well, it's accomplished more in Dark Souls 3 than I ever have. I wonder if I should play all the way up into New Game Plus 7 before starting any challenge runs in Dark Souls 3. Just to kind of like get myself prepared for challenge runs. Do they both know I'm here? Are they both coming after me? Yep, they are. Bastards. Ow! I don't even know why I'm fighting you guys instead of just going after, whatever the hell his name is. Man, I'm getting whooped. This is bad. Why do I suck? Wait. Good job not having your shield ready, guy. Ow. Good job not having your rolls ready, guy, is what he's saying back to me now. Dude. I'm not used to attacks that can, like, gain so much distance. I've got to get out of that Dark Souls 1 combat mentality when, like the range that enemies have in Dark Souls 3. They have like lunging attacks that I'm not used to. Like I'm not used to enemies being able to attack and gain so much like space. That shit. Gotta get used to the better AI. I'm sure as hell not yet. Look at that. What, I just fight 2 Lothric Knights. I totally got my ass kicked. Ran out of all my Estus flasks and my HP. I need to get rid of this Ashen Estus flask though. So I'm gonna have to go back to the Firelink Shrine to do that. That's exciting. I love going back to the Firelink Shrine. Marshmallows, you say you have the Dark Soul. You're wondering what kind of gamer that makes you? Like the Platinum Trophy? Is that what you're talking about, Marshmallows? Or I guess achievement is the term I should use, since achievement is the term that Xbox and PC uses, and then PlayStation's like, no, we're different. They're not achievements, they're trophies. I was going to say Grey Rat is not needed in this game. Well, I can decide that on my own or not. I don't want to just play Dark Souls 3 in a certain way because that's how people told me to play. I want to figure out how to play the game on my own. Blake, you say you'd love to see a challenge run on Dark Souls 3. Well, I have to get much better at the game first. You see me just get whooped? Oh yeah, I'm going back to the Firelink Shrine. Because this bonfire ain't good enough, I guess. Lone Wanderer, you say, after discovering why Sif fights you, it became incredibly hard to kill him. Yeah, Sif's a sad story. That's actually lore that I do know about. HLC, you say, before I go after Vort, you recommend getting the Estus Shard and possible the Gold Pine Resin if I want to make it even easier. I don't know. I don't really like relying on resins that much. Yeah, HLC, yeah, I definitely will be changing this Ashen Estus flask. JF Nobles, you say, when you first fought Sif, he killed you so many times you enjoyed killing it. Well, Sif's actually a guy, JF Nobles, by the way. Massive Blake, you say you get really emotional when you're fighting Sif. I get a little bit of feels when you have to see Sif limping around for a second before you kill him. I'm fine with killing Sif when he just goes from seeming like he is during most of the boss fight to dead. When you get him to that very low amount of HP and he starts limping around and stuff, that's when it gets me, man. That makes me sad. What the hell am I doing here? I'm allotting my Estus, that's what. Alright, now I have 4. Alright, let's go explore around on the high wall of Lothric and find there's a I believe the I believe the Estus Shard, it's on an anvil down in some room where there's I remember there's a dude with an axe, there's a dog, and there's a dude with a halberd too, I think. So I need to get myself there. I think I remember how to get there. And tower on the walls probably? No, high wall Lothric can take that shortcut. Let's not get my ass kicked by those Lothric Knights though. Actually, I don't even have to go past them. So that won't happen. Awesome. Maybe it will? No, it won't. So Torvis Games, you say you just went through with your own stream. Nice, Torvis. How did it go? JF Nobles say that's weird. You think Sif would be female because of the wolf's name? I don't know. Sif doesn't sound... Sif to me isn't like a male or a female name. Sif is not a name for a person that I've ever heard. At Gamer Zero, actually wondering who Sif is. You're wondering if he's the dog from Dark Souls 1. Yeah, Sif's the dog from Dark Souls 1. I guess the dog is a good enough description. There's multiple types of dogs in Dark Souls 1, but Sif is by far the most iconic one. No, I don't know. Those dogs in front of the Calamite fight have killed me many times. Those dogs might be more iconic. At least they're burned into my memory. Not as much as Sif, though. They have nothing to say the wife of Thor, the god of thunder, in Norse mythology. Oh. I mean, that could just be a coincidence, I don't know. Master Games to say you dislike Dark Souls 3 the most because the enemy attacks feel less video gamey than others. Say they're not harder to dodge or parry, they just feel weird. I don't know. I like the combat in Dark Souls 3, but I do like to talk about Dark Souls 3 like it's Bloodborne 1.5. It's like, I don't know. Dark Souls 3 is like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 had a baby. And I guess that's perfectly fine, because that's... I don't need to be going this way, do I? Oh, yeah, I do, I think. That's perfectly fine, because, I mean... What more would you expect from Software? Except for it to, like, grow and use successful things that they did in the past into their newer games. So to me it makes sense that the Dark Souls that came out after Bloodborne is more like Bloodborne than any Dark Souls before it. That's perfectly fine by me. God damn it, I always jump wrong though. Honestly, I kind of want to set the jump back to be the way it is in Dark Souls 1, because that was me just trying to jump like this is Dark Souls 1 and rolling over the edge instead. Those things say your stream went pretty well. Dude, can you just let me up the fucking ladder? Jesus. So your stream went pretty well, but by the end, it got you emotional. You say your dad passed this time of year in 2010, and the game deals with losing a family member as a theme. Well, shit, towards this game. Sorry to hear that. I guess I'm surprised to hear you'd still want to play a game like that, but I've never had to experience a thing like that in my life, so I guess I wouldn't even come close to understanding. Madison Blakey, you say you've heard people refer to Sif as female and a male, so who knows? Pretty sure it's a male. Alright, I blow at Dark Souls 3. I am just terrible at this game. Freaking getting the shit beat out of me by every enemy I come across. Failing super easy jumps, because I'm not great with the control scheme. Got no Estus flasks left. This dude's probably going to beat the shit out of me. For some reason, Lothric Knights with shields are... Well, Lothric Knights with spears are crazy difficult for me compared to the other ones. Aw. Couldn't keep two-handing your weapon like that? That would have been great. See? Doesn't get me. I don't know what it is. Take it. At least they don't drink Estus flasks. There we go. Alright. Got to level up while I was at the Firelink bonfire. Oh well. Oh, hello. Is there another one of you? What the heck are you doing with that lantern? Get out of here. Swinging way too many times. Hey, another Titanite shard. Don't mind if I do. And I got an Estus flask for some reason. I don't know why you get Estus flasks in Dark Souls 3 randomly like that. Is it for like the same reasons that you get them in Dark Souls 1? Okay, yeah, this leads kind of to the room that I was talking about. Yeah, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. What's up, Game Relay? Welcome to the stream. Simon Adam, you say Sif bean's disgusting in your country? That's kind of hilarious. Caustic Demon, yeah, actually somebody sent me a new computer, sent it halfway across the country. His username is T-Parks, so Another big thanks to T-Parks, because I wouldn't be able to stream Dark Souls 3 like this without him. Well, yeah, this is true. I'd be able to stream Dark Souls 3 off of my PS4, and I have done that in the past, but it's just not... I just don't prefer to do it that way. Hell yeah, I just got a broadsword. I can't wait to get rid of this axe. That's probably half the reason I'm playing like ass. That's games you think I should get some miracles, heal, and lightning spear, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I should... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm just gonna play. Probably, like, I probably should use a shield. And I should learn how to parry, too. There's a lot of things I should do that I don't do. HLCC, always pick Divine Blessing as starting gift because you don't have much Estus early and they're weak as fuck. They really are. They're so weak. Jake Noble say Lovecraft was a creative fellow, but he was a shit person. I don't know really anything about him. I don't know, though. Honestly, I guess he like, I don't know. I'm not that big of a Lovecraft fan. I liked Bloodborne better before I realized that's the direction they were going with it. Once like I realized that it was going to be like that, it was kind of like, man, I wish they just stuck with werewolves. I thought it was way cooler before they, like, it was like, oh shit, people turn into werewolves? It's like, no, they're turning into fucking aliens! It was like, what? Like, I don't know, I liked it better before it went that direction. Alright, doggo. Let's take this away from your friend with an axe there, or not. Alright, I'm lucky that I beat him to that. Did that dog die? I didn't kill the dog, I don't think. So where did it go? Did I kill the dog? I don't think I did, but it doesn't seem to be anywhere, and I did get some souls. So I guess the dog is dead. Ooh, I'm glad I dodged far away from you, because I dodged way too freaking early. Whoa! Where the hell did the second dude with the great axe come from? Alright. Halberd guy, you gotta get killed off. I'm not fighting you both at once. Get whooped. Ow. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna utilize this a little bit more. Or not. I'm gonna get myself freaking killed. God damn it, man. I was like the last enemy in the room, too, when we killed each other, because I'm over-eager. I should have just threw another fireball. What was I thinking? Now I need to get all the way back down to my... souls. So that was like almost 6,000 souls I just dropped right there, which is quite a bit early on in the game like this. Not to mention the whole reason I was going down there was just to get the Estus shard, and I basically had it. Fucked it up. Marshmallows Fly, you say you get Estus from enemies who carry Estus? It's very random. So it's not like the way in Dark Souls 1 where there's like a number assigned to each type of enemy. Why do I keep burping? There's a number assigned to each type of enemy, and then if you reach, like, I think it's like 100 or something like that, you get an Estus flask for it. Then after the boss in the area is dead, you can't get Estus flasks that way anymore. I think I just left that halberd dude alone last time, because there's always this guy. What's up, bud? Probably don't even need to kill you. Probably just run away. And I'm going to kill you anyway, because it's more fun. One thing that I think is weird about Dark Souls 3 is the way your face slowly, like, turns black as you kill enemies. I understand it's, like, supposed to be their blood getting all over you, but it always just looks weird. Psychotic players say you're watching while working. Nice, Psychotic. I'm glad to make your workday a little bit more entertaining, I guess. HLC, you say you didn't really like the aliens in Bloodborne either. You say it didn't really fit the game. It's just like, there's a twist, that's for sure. Okay, I don't know why I went this way. Oh, what the hell? How did that guy get across that perfectly fine without jumping? He just ran across it like it was nothing. I wish I could do that. God damn. This is the way I went last time, too, and this is like the wrong way to go. Oh, that guy saw me? Okay, I'm fine with that. Some bro, you say second part of Bloodborne is more Lovecraftian. Yeah, I guess, if you want to say, like, if there's two parts like that. What the heck? What was that? Dude, Dark Souls 3, guys. This game is something else. What did he just do? Did he just jump at me? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the first half is like that more classic werewolf like theme that they got going, and then yeah, it takes a little bit of a twist, and I don't like the twist. Pepsi, you say heal is good to have early. Say you remember having it early because faith requires level max Estus. Seemed annoying to you. Yeah, it's tempting to use heal because of the low requirement. I don't really have to be a faith build, and I can still use heal, which is pretty decent. But as far as using other miracles, like I don't really want to end up a faith build. What the hell is screaming right now? Like, is that thing on the roof? Am I like underneath it or something? And for some reason it got like triggered. Alright, cool. I actually successfully got a backstab. First of the playthrough, I'm pretty sure. Alright, that guy died without giving me too much trouble. Gave me a little bit. Glad I just decided to keep running instead of turning around and getting stabbed by you. What? Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. Got my souls back. We're in this room again. Let's not die. Caustic Demon, you say... Oh, wait. I'm not sure what you're talking... Are you talking to me? Oh, props to the guy watching it work, maybe? That's what you're talking about, Caustic Demon? You say you're glad I'm still streaming. Say you notice I'm almost at 2,000 subs. You say keep up the good work. Yeah, I'm actually... I'm really hoping that I'll be able to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of October 24th. Because my channel is actually a year old come October 24th. So if I could hit 2,000 subscribers within a year, that would be awesome. I'm not telling anybody to go make accounts and subscribe to me. I don't really like having anti-subscribers like that. Let's try to keep the subscriber count rising all natural and not force it to 2,000. I noticed without a single stream happening that my subscriber count went up by 7, and I was like, that never happens. I feel like someone's making empty accounts and subscribing to me on them, like they're just making accounts and subbing. I feel like that's happening. I prefer if it didn't. It's just my suspicion, though. I could be very wrong. All right, jumping. Oh, what the hell? I didn't expect them to do that, man. Enemies in Dark Souls 3 are a lot smarter than enemies in any other Souls game that I've played in the past. I'm going to use the whole reason I chose Pyromancer. I feel like there was a third one. And a fourth. Dude, why is there more of them in here than there was last time? What the hell is going on? Oh shit, don't take fall damage. Okay, phew. Dang thief. Alright, now the Axeman knows I'm here. Alright, cool, at least the thief's dead. Nice job busting that table. I almost just want to try picking up the item before this dude has a chance to kill me. Holy shit, that was scary. Stay back. And die. Alright, you can call me a bitch for staying back and throwing fireballs at him all you want, but it worked, so I don't care. It's successful. I got the Estus shard. There's something else. Oh, there's another dog. Man, I don't have any more. I don't have any more of them fireballs. I don't want to deal with a dog with this much HP. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go down there. It's going to turn. It's going to jump at me. I'm going to get bit and die. I kind of want to put my ring of sacrifice on just in case. It's literally how worried I am that I want to put a freaking ring of sacrifice on. It's just one dog. All right, let's do this. Ugh! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Die! All right, there we go. It's a Selkie. All right, that's for Grey Rat. I'm glad I grabbed that. I don't think I have any Homeward Bones, which is making me sad. Pepsi saying Dark Souls 1, you get S if somebody kindles near you, you get humanity by killing. Oh, you're right, you do get humanities by killing. Whoops. Pepsi say no death runs in Dark Souls 1 seem to attract the most people. I was overdoing those a little bit, though. I don't know. Nobody really seemed to care about my naked no death run that I was trying. I mean, there was people that liked it. I wouldn't say nobody cared about it, but nobody knew. When I was doing like this, just the vanilla no death run, people were flocking to that. But now I completed that, so I feel the need to do like harder versions of the same, and people seem to care less about the more difficult versions, which is weird. McCarthy, you're wondering if I want your friends in the Asian sweatshop to stop making accounts to bring my numbers up? Yeah, that would be preferred, McCarthy. What's up, Dallin? Welcome to the live stream, man. Hey, Chelsea, you say watch out for fall damage. You're pretty sure it's worse than what it is in Dark Souls 1? Alright, Chelsea, I'll try not to fall. What's up, James White? Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, Chelsea, you were telling me to use a firebomb against that dog. I should have. That would have been smart. But I didn't. Luckily, I'm still alive. Caustic Demon, you say Dark Souls 3 enemies are savages? They really are. Dylan, you say, wait, why from the beginning? Because I've never streamed Dark Souls 3 using my PC before. This is the first time I've ever streamed Dark Souls 3 using solely my computer, which is very nice. Another big thanks to T-Parks, even though he's not here. I'm just going to thank that guy a whole bunch during this stream, because this live stream wouldn't be happening without him. He sent me a freaking i7 halfway across the country. It's just awesome. I can't get over it. I can't get over it, dude. It's just so awesome. Because how the hell? Oh, that's the way. There's no safe way for me to get back. Do I have a homeward bone? I don't think I do. I'd be surprised if I had a homeward bone. Nope, looks like I don't. Yeah, like I said, I would have been surprised. I bet there's enemies like at the bottom of this ladder just waiting to kill me. Yeah, look at that dude. Look at him down there. He's just waiting to kill me. I knew it. Alright, let's try going the other way. Hopefully I can actually survive. There's still a bunch of enemies alive this way. McCarthy say it's like 2 hits, mess him up. Oh, you're probably talking about the dog again. Oh, goddamn. I hate how that thing turned into that, even though I was just underneath it. Okay, get up the ladder. Come on, before that thing kills me! God damn it, dude! I was so fucked. I was so fucked no matter what I did, man. Dylan, you wonder if I seem, or you say, you okay? I seem kind of down? I don't mean to seem kind of down, Dylan. I'm not, like, I'm not in my place of good knowledge. I'm not good at Dark Souls 3 like I am at Dark Souls 1. So it's hard for me, it's harder for me to stream Dark Souls 3 than it is for me to stream Dark Souls 1 because I'm not as good at Dark Souls 3 and I don't know, I can't get into like discussions about the game because I'm a noob at this game basically. Pepsi say on a no-death run, people seem to start coming after I was more than halfway through. That's around 4 to 5 hours in. That's because that's when it starts to get more interesting. Maybe that's why I wasn't doing as well with the naked no-death runs, is because I would never make it that far. Pepsi say not even you like to watch the beginning of a run. Damn. HLC say at least the souls are easy to recover this time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I warped to this bonfire. It's actually just to make it easier for me to go get those souls. They should be like, just, are they right down there? Okay, I thought they should be a little further away, but they're not. Alright, I didn't mean to get back on the ladder, but I did. Just do that again. Oh, what? I kicked him in the face, but I didn't land the axe on him. Yeah, let's just go back. I was like, there's a Titanite lizard that's over there that I kind of want to kill, but whatever. Oh, look, some loot that I missed. Don't mind if I do. Telling you, say you're pretty sure more people enjoy blind souls runs instead of pros blowing through it. I don't know. I feel like there's so many people who like live stream Dark Souls these days, and they're like, I'm a Dark Souls noob, because you know they've heard that the game was hard and they've like never played it, and they are a Dark Souls noob, and they're like, people are gonna love to watch me get my ass kicked in Dark Souls. I feel like there's a lot of people who do that. I feel like there's actually less people who are better at the game, but maybe I'm wrong, because there's a lot of people who are good at the game too. So I don't know. I don't know about anything, man. I just play video games and live stream them. I don't research anything or put much thought into much. Dave Noble say Lovecraft is the father of cosmic horror. Say Lovecraft gods are alien, but not in the way you'd think. They're so different from us beyond that you can't comprehend them. To see one can make you insane. Yeah, I kind of, that's like, he's like, got the original concept of like, it's kind of like an ignorance is bliss type thing. Like knowledge isn't necessarily better because too much knowledge is a bad thing. That's all Lovecraft, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm just not that into it. I think it's, I'm just not into that stuff, so I wish it wasn't in Bloodborne. Like, it's cool, but it's just not as cool as werewolves. Not as cool as werewolves. Alright, I don't level up this bonfire. I level up by talking to this lady. And I guess I'm leveling up Dex. Which sounds weird, but it'll come in handy later. You always need Dex to equip stuff anyways. So now I'm actually going to switch to the broadsword. And then the reason I've been leveling up Dex is because I want to equip this Lothric Knight Sword, because you guys convinced me to use that. But I love me a broadsword, so this should be nice. I kind of want to upgrade it with Titanite shards, but I don't know, because yeah, it's going to be a while before I hit level 18. Yeah, I'll upgrade it with some Titanite shards. Titanite shards are all over the place, aren't they? Caustic Team, you say most people want to see you succeed. Say, honestly, you like when I go for no deaths, but you prefer you to have armor because there are a lot of cool armor sets. Well, the thing is, Caustic Demon, typically I wear the same armor anyways. So, I mean, like, if I'm doing a no-death run, there's cool armor, but I'm going to be wearing armor that I think suits the situation best during a no-death run. When did I get a longsword? I like broadswords better anyways. They do more damage. The range is hardly any worse. Okay. Like, only upgraded it once, which is like nothing, but still worth it. Welcome back, Onion Bro Justin. So use the Exile Greatsword. Is that weird curved one? I'm not into curved Greatsword. Dylan, you say your favorite straight sword is the Lothric Knight straight sword? Yeah, people convinced me early on that I should use it, so I'm gonna try it out. I've never tried it. There's only one way to find out if I'm gonna like it, is by trying it, I guess. Oh shoot, I need to talk to Andre and upgrade my Estus Flask, because that's like half the reason I'm here. There he is. HLC say there's a lot of Titanite shards about, but I can't buy them until you get the ashes from Faron Keep and the Shrine Maiden. I mean, it's so easy to acquire Titanite shards in this game, I feel like. You never have to buy Titanite shards. You get, especially once you get to like the Smoldering Lake or whatever it's called, Boiling Lake, I can't remember what it's called. Basically, like, every single enemy starts dropping Titanite shards. But by that point, you should have your weapon already upgraded. So that's probably why they started giving them to you left and right. I only had one of those, right? Yeah. Alright, now I have... Wait. Okay, yeah, I have to sit at a bonfire first. I forgot that that doesn't upgrade my Estus Flasks. That just gives me more Estus Flasks. Damn. I wish it was an undead bone shard, but it's not. Okay. I'm not excited to have to fight. I can't even remember his name right now. Something of the Boreal Valley. I can't think of his name. You guys know who I'm talking about, though. Chubby Icy Man. Second boss. I'm not good at him. He kicks my ass. I'm not gonna lie. It'll take me a few tries. Like, I'll succeed, but it's gonna take me a few tries. Which, I guess there's no shame in that. Like, I've only been calling myself a noob this whole time. It's not like I ever claimed to be skillful in the game. And I'm probably too hard on myself about it. Like, I'm probably not half bad, but I just like to hate on myself a lot because it actually keeps haters away. You hate on yourself a whole bunch, and people are going to be like, well, there's no point in hating on this guy. He already does it for himself, and then I don't have to deal with haters. Great. Ah, yes, broadsword. You're so much better than that freaking hand axe. Also, I upgraded you. On your bro, Justin, you say it's like the Black Knight Halberd, but a greatsword. So, like the Black Knight sword? On your bro, Justin. What's up, 1236? How you doing, man? Just playing some Dark Souls 3 for the first time using only my PC to play and stream it, which is exciting. Master Blakey, you say Vort. Yes, Vort is his name. Vort of Boreal Valley. Thank you, Blakey. Torvis Games, you say you like my streams? Well, thank you, Torvis. I'm glad you like my streams. It would be kind of interesting if you came to my streams as frequently as you do and you didn't like them. Sunbro, you say it's Big Doggo of the Boreal Valley? Yeah, I guess he's pretty dog-like. I don't know. I think he's more humanoid than doggish. He does run around on 4 legs, but I think he resembles a man more than he resembles a dog. I think I'm gonna die. When does this boss fight start? How close do I gotta get? Apparently that close. Any bro just gonna say it's just powerful? Yeah, I can't wait to be able to use it, but I gotta level up 6 more times. My dex is only 12. It requires 18. What is that fog? Manus? Is that you? Nope, that ain't Manus. Tortoise Games say that's fair. You're here quite a bit. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, Tortoise Games. I think it was Dylan earlier was asking me if I was down or was okay. He said I seemed down. I'm not. I don't know. I do feel kind of low energy though. Like it's not that I feel tired or anything, but I'm not being as energetic as I typically am during one of my live streams, and I don't know what's up with that. I have no idea why that's happening. Maybe I'm just conserving my energy. I plan on streaming for quite a while, so maybe I could break it up into 2 separate streams today. Maybe I shouldn't stream for a real long time, because that does exhaust me to the point where like I almost want to take a day off from streaming after I stream once for like 8 hours straight. It's a lot. Reading that many messages and talking that much all in one sitting, it takes a toll on you. I wouldn't really expect it to that much, but it's just really tiring. Probably could have got some damage in there. Yeah, definitely could have got some damage in there, but I forgot that he sits there and like inhales for a super long time. Okay, whoa, what the hell? Oh, did he get me a second time? I need to roll again. Oh, he's gonna get me. I'm gonna die. God damn it. That was actually going well until whatever I did at the end there. I did better than I expected, honestly. To Heldra Prime, you say drink more coffee. I actually have soda right now, and this is my second glass of it today. I've drinking a decent amount of soda, but then again, that could be it because I had a lot yesterday. I'm definitely addicted to caffeine, guys, and I need to kick that a little bit. I've been drinking like a liter and a half of soda a day for the past like week. I need to cut that shit out. I say immediately before taking a sip of soda. Some bro, you say Vort's the best doggo ever. 10 out of 10 would pet. He doesn't look very fuzzy though, and I definitely wouldn't say he's a good boy. Marshmallows Fly, you say you never really appreciated Vort until you took your time with him. Kind of sounds like something you might say about a boyfriend. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone. Or I don't mean to be a dick, Marshmallows. It's just what came to mind. I thought it was humorous. Whoa! Where'd you come from, guy? He just, like, appeared. I guess he fell, but I did not see him land or anything. He just, like, he warped onto my freaking elevator. But it's kind of like, I don't know if you've played Dark Souls 1, Marshmallows, but, like, for instance, the Pinwheel boss fight. Pinwheel is a really cool boss, and is really, like, he's interesting, for sure. But he's got such a small amount of HP that you never even really notice. You just kick his ass every time. I noticed it, like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what playthrough I had to fight him for a while. It wasn't my Broken Straight Sword playthrough. I'm pretty sure I sprayed him even on that, so I'm not sure. Pepsi, you think Master Games is here now? He would be like, I got to kill Grey Rat and try out the spy. Probably right, Pepsi. That probably would happen. Say, Yule will give me 5 free levels. Yeah, but then you start turning undead. I don't think it's worth it. 5 free levels over looking pretty. I'd rather look pretty. As like you say, me talking about caffeine made you want coffee. I see, fellow addict. McCarthy, you say, is it sugar-free soda at least? No, does it look like I hate myself? Marshmallow Slice, say, holy fudge, I need some water. I actually drink a lot of water, too. It's probably not a bad idea, though. I haven't drank much water today. That could be why I'm kind of low energy. Could be any number of reasons. It's definitely not food-related. I've already eaten a decent amount of food. Hell, I made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich so that if I got hungry mid-stream, I could have that to eat. And then I ate half of it before I started the stream, because it's just too goddamn tempting. But luckily I had cereal as well, and all set. But like I said, I think I'm actually gonna stream 2 different games today, and I'll break up the stream. My original plan was to stream Dark Souls 3 for a long time, but I'm not sure. Well, I would be able to do that. It's not that I'm not sure I'd be able to do that. I'm not sure I want to do that because streaming for 8 hours straight really drains the shit out of me. Like to the point where like I might not stream tomorrow because I streamed for 8 hours straight today, and I don't want that to happen. And I don't get tired out like that if I just do 2 separate 4-hour streams. I've been trying to stream for like roughly 8 hours a day. Every time I stream, I want to be live for a long time. Every time that I do go live, well, not every time I go live, but every day that I stream, I want it to be like a good day of streaming. Okay. Why do I suck at fighting you? Just die. Hit you one more time. Come over and kill me now. Holy shit. Die! Die! That was close. Alright, only took me 2 tries. I'm better at Dark Souls 3 than I give myself credit for, that's for sure. HLC, you say you didn't see that guy with the great axe fall either. He just seemed to pop into the frame. Yeah, that is what seemed to happen, HLC. Marshmallows say you'd have to replay Dark Souls then. You say you tend to try and beat bosses as quick as possible. That's what most people do. I mean, it makes sense. Why would you try to prolong the boss fight at all? But if you want some more pinwheel appreciation, you just take it slow while fighting him. I don't know. Fight him with a dagger or something, maybe. Unupgraded dagger. Brendan Bacher, you're wondering what game I'm thinking about streaming afterwards? It'd probably be Resident Evil 4. I was telling people that I was going to stream Resident Evil 4 yesterday. And then I ended up not streaming at all yesterday, which wasn't great. HLC say that was so close. It really was. The Hellgel Prime say nice. Yeah, I was expecting it to take me more attempts than that. JF Nobles, you said, or you think I should stream Hello Kitty Island Adventure? No, man, I was actually going to stream some Hamtaro, Ham Heartbreak. That's, you know, for the Game Boy Advance. That's what I was going to stream. Sunbro, you say I killed the best boy. I'm sorry, Sunbro, it had to be done. Gavin Young, you think I should go fight the dancer? Dancer just kicked my ass, Gavin. I'm not going to do that. If I try to go fight the dancer right now, I will sit here and be fighting the dancer for the rest of the live stream, and the live stream will end with me rage quitting. I'm speaking from experience. People convinced me to go to the dancer early in the past, and it was highly regrettable. All right, now your buddy's dead. You guys can't gank me. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Got a broadsword. Ow. He's like, oh yeah, I got a dagger that I can spam. Break right through that guard of yours. A-hole. Ow. I'll smack you with a shield. Doesn't even do a lot of damage. It's just really disrespectful. Nice job blocking that one. You know what, you can just die from that. I'm a freaking pyromancer, why not? Oh. Blocked the second one, I'm impressed. There you go, now you're dead. Brandon Pocket, you say you're looking forward to the Resident Evil 4 stream. You're saying good job cleaning up Vort. Thank you. I'm not 100%, like, I don't like to, like, alright, it'll most likely be Resident Evil 4, but there's a chance it'll be something else. Sometimes I'll talk about, like, oh, I think I'm going to stream that game, and then it comes time to stream, and I'm like, you know, I really don't feel like playing that game right now. And so then I end up streaming something else. So there's always a chance that I'll end up streaming a game besides Resident Evil 4, but it'll most likely be Resident Evil 4 later today. But yeah, I'm not fighting that dancer right now. I'm definitely just going to go to the undead settlement and clear my way through there. What's the next boss? I guess I could fight the Curse-Rotted Greatwood, but I feel like the Curse-Rotted Greatwood is better to deal with later. I mean, it's like, I don't have to fight it right now. It's just like you can move your, or you can go ahead and go kill everything else. Keep the Curse-Rotted Greatwood alive, and then just go back to it later when it's much easier. That's probably what I'll do. Alright, let's get carried by some demons in classic Dark Souls fashion. At least they don't turn into enemies in this game. At least I don't think. You don't ever fight these demons that lift you here, do you? I know in Dark Souls 1 you do. That's why I'm asking. Because that always confused me in Dark Souls 1. These demons take you to Anor Londo, and then they're in Anor Londo and they try to kill you once you're there. But there's like some friendly ones. It's just confusing to me. Man, his father, the Abyss, you say you're playing Bloodborne at the moment? Nice. Bloodborne's fun. Bloodborne's a lot of fun. HLC, you're wondering if I'll ever end up streaming Dark Souls 2? Say you don't mean anytime soon. I actually would definitely stream Dark Souls 2, but I don't own Dark Souls 2 on PC right now, so I'd have to get that game first. Sunbro, you say Dark Souls is more about wanting to win, not winning? I guess I wouldn't disagree with you there, Sunbro. What's up, Antonio? What's up? I think I said what's up twice. I feel dumb now. Say, hi, my friend. Greetings from your bed. I'm sorry to hear you're sick, man. Say, you try to relieve yourself, but you still learn English with you. Okay. Try not to relieve yourself in your bed, Antonio. Zach, you're wondering which boss I think is best designed in the series? I think for you it's Ornstein, Smough, or Ludwig? That's a hard question. I don't know. Ornstein and Smough is a decent answer, but at the same time, you could argue that Ornstein and Smough is a horribly designed boss battle, because I have to deal with them twice, and it can be really unfair at times. But I enjoy the Ornstein and Smough boss fight. Best designed, man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm not good with these give us your opinion questions, because my opinion is always odd. Get the shit beat out of me by those dogs, so just trying to hit them. Hey, you missed me. I don't know, is it kind of weird that I really like the Four Kings fight? Especially since, you know, the Four Kings is just like a copy of them 4 times. Actually, more than 4 times, but there can only be 4 of them on the screen at once. F off, dogs! Wasn't even trying to hit that one, but I'm glad it happened. Alright, cool. There goes one. There goes the other. Thanks for the alluring skull. Let's go talk to this dude. Honestly, see, all my answers are gonna be from Dark Souls 1, because Dark Souls 1 is the only Souls game that I've played extensively. I think I'm gonna go with Manus, is what I think is the best designed boss fight in the series. Honestly, I really like the Manus fight. Sunbro, you say when you first tried, you quit, or you rage quit immediately? Just Dark Souls, you rage quit entirely at, Sunbro, or what? HLC, you say you find the Curse-Rotted Greatwood fairly easy, but you know you find it frustrating, or a frustrating fight. Yes, HLC, I do. That's why I like to be overpowered for fighting the Curse-Rotted Greatwood, because I don't like that fight at all. Welcome back with your Irish coffee, Madison Blakey. Torvis Games, you're wondering if I have Steam? Indeed I do. That's what I'm using to play Dark Souls 3 right now. What would I be using to play Dark Souls 3 if I didn't have Steam? Can you buy Dark Souls 3 like on CD? Because that would be interesting for PC. Gavin Young are telling me to try a Soul Level 1 run. I'll have to get much better at Dark Souls 3 before I start trying challenge runs, man. I hardly succeed not doing any challenge. Did we say Ornstein Smough best design? Saying LOL. I can't tell if you're agreeing with that, Dylan, or if you're saying LOL because you think it's a joke. HLC, you say Manus is one of your favorite boss fights also? Yeah, all the DLC boss fights are pretty good, except for that stupid Sanctuary Guardian. Sanctuary Guardian sucks. Welcome back, King Solo. Antonio, you say the past you saw in Dark Souls 1, or in the past you watched Dark Souls 1 stream, and now you're watching Dark Souls 3. You say meaning chapters, or is the same game? No, this is an entirely different game from Dark Souls 1, Antonio. This is the 3rd installment in the series. So there's Dark Souls 1, and that's the one I typically play. And then there's Dark Souls 2, which is the one that came out after Dark Souls 1, the one that came out before this one. And then Dark Souls 3 is the 3rd and final, right? Entry into the series. So Dark Souls is a trilogy, even though one of the stories is completely unrelated. Alright, you stupid thief. Stop getting so far away from me. Just stay near and die. Alright. Hello, Retro. You say, so bullet. What, Retro? What's up? I guess maybe that's what you're asking me, saying, so bullet, sup? Just playing some Dark Souls 3, Retro. Happy to be able to finally stream this using only my PC. Madison Blake, you say, you're wondering which Dark Souls 3 challenge run I would attempt first? I really don't know. I really don't. A no-heal challenge could be good. Maybe not no-heal, but maybe no Estus Flask. No Estus Flask isn't really that hard. I mean, well, it is, but, like, if you get really stuck somewhere, you can always start kind of relying on things like Humanities, or I guess in this game it would be the Embers. So I could start relying on Embers during a no Estus Flask run. And, you know, then, of course, things like divine blessings and miracles. So that could be a good first challenge. It's one of the first ones I did in Dark Souls 1, and I don't regret it. I don't know what else I would start with. No armor, maybe? I feel like no armor wouldn't be that much more hard, considering I wear light armor the whole time already anyway. Kind of feel pretty typical to the usual playthrough for me. It would technically be a challenge run, though, so maybe I should start with that one. I always like to start easy, especially since it's when I pick a challenge run to try, it's going to be the first one ever that I've done in Dark Souls 3, so I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, which could very easily happen. Hell yeah, another Estus shard, don't mind if I do. Welcome back, T-Parks. Retro, you say, King Solo and you missed the bus? Damn, guys. I'm sorry to hear that. How far do you gotta walk now? HLC, you say you can't use embers once you already are embered, so it doesn't work as well as humanity healing Dark Souls 1. Damn! That's rough. You can't use embers when you're already embered? Not cool, Dark Souls 3. Why? Well, I guess there's always miracles, too. Miracles are a huge help for that. Retro, you say you don't know about me, but you want a remastering of Dark Souls 1? I think it would be really cool if they remastered Dark Souls 1. I would just be totally afraid that they would change stuff, because I love Dark Souls 1. Even with its flaws, I love how you can just roll and these bodies fall off. I thought you had to swing at them. I didn't know you could just touch them. Whoa, shit. I was having too much fun with that, and I fell down here. Where the hell am I? There's an Estus suit behind me. Oh, what the heck? I've never fallen into here, I don't think. I got an achievement for picking that up, so I don't think I've ever been in there. What do you know? Roll around on some bodies and you discover something new. Seriously, though, where the hell am I? Oh, okay, I recognize where I'm at now. Yeah, I went down the stairs. Yeah. What's up, the guy right there? You say you saw this stream from your homepage, so now here you are. Well, welcome. Wondering how's it going? You say 0 deaths. I think there's like 3 deaths. I'm not really all that great at Dark Souls 3 compared to what I am in, well, Dark Souls 1. I've played every Souls game in Bloodborne, but I've actually only completed Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. Dark Souls 3 I've probably played the most out of the ones that I haven't beaten, but my skills are definitely lacking compared to what I have in Dark Souls 1. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm getting my ass beat by like just these regular ass enemies. There's a lot of them though. I don't know how I got so many enemies after me all at once. Probably should have used some of my pyromancy. I kind of hate these dudes. It's kind of difficult to hit them without getting damage back sometimes. I used to always try to do this leaping attack onto them, and that was always a huge mistake. Great, now I have no Estus flasks. I don't think the bonfire's all that far ahead, though. Thank you. Thank you for dying as well. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's fight in here, guys. Oh, there would be a thief in here. Great! Dude, why do they always get me before I can hit them? Holy crap. Thank God you can roll into enemies and it actually kind of stuns them. I wasn't expecting that. I totally thought I was about to die because I dodged way too early. The guy was like holding this swing back. I thought there was a bonfire around here somewhere. This ain't it. Unless this is an invisible wall and I can get to that dilapidated bridge. Nope. This is kind of spooky. I got no health. This dude with a big hammer. And a lady trying to hit me with magic. Hate those magic attacks, dude. Worker guard? Why'd I even try? Whoa. This lady's probably about to kill me. Oh, yep. God damn it. I wasn't expecting her to hit me with her book. Killed via book, guys. That's what happened. I've never listened to Post Malone, King Solo. Master Blakey, you came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. All of those enemies. For real, Master Blakey, they messed me up. Retro, so you meant like the graphics, not least your gameplay. They could add new bosses. You thought it could be Dark Souls Revival Edition? I don't know. See, like, I like the idea of a Dark Souls 1 remaster. Like, that sounds great. I'm all for it. But, like, I'd seriously be so afraid that they would change things that from the base game. Like I said, even the flaws. Like if they fixed Izalith and they made Izalith entirely different, See, like, well, I don't know. I might be okay with that, because Izalith does suck butt. But at the same time, like, I kind of have... There's part of me that, like, has just grown to the shittiness of Izalith. Like, I'm attached to it, you know? I'm attached to every part of Dark Souls 1. So if they changed any part of it, it would hurt me a little bit. I sound like a big baby. Sunbro, you say those laughing enemies are scary? Yeah, these fat witches. I hate them, man. Master Games think I should free Grey Rat for the Blue Tear Stone. You say it's very good in this game. Yeah, I probably should set myself up a little bit better. I'm running around with basically just the starter stuff. Hell, I just got another Estus shard and I didn't even go back because I'm too worried about my souls, apparently. Let's just run past everything and get there. Thought I just ran off the edge. I wouldn't have been that surprised. That's typically what happens to me when I sprint. You know, last time I didn't go in this way. I went a different way. I went some route that I didn't mean to. I like, fell off an edge. I didn't fall off an edge, actually. I fell into a hole. Ow. I guess. Okay, this is where I was last time. This is where there was like 50 billion enemies. It's because of those speeds dropping out of the ceiling. That's what caused that to happen. Guy's dead. I don't know, I should probably kill these dudes instead of running past, otherwise they're going to chase me down. So there they go. Busting out of here. Ow. Can't believe he actually got me when I already knew he was coming. It's kind of sad. Got my souls back. How many was that? A lot of souls. I'm glad I came back here. I disagree. That hammer was not within... Or I was not within that hammer's reach. Really? Jesus Christ, fat lady come crushing down on top of me. Just doing this freaking magic attack. Time for some revenge, lady. I don't like you. I'm glad you missed with that book. Ow! Didn't miss that time. You know what? You want to use projectiles? Bitch, I have projectiles too. Yeah, how you like that? Ow. She's like, oh, you want to use melee weapons? Guess what? I got melee weapons too. Alright, let's just walk away and heal. Drink my crappy Estus flasks. Take a few gulps of Sunny Juicer. Yeah, here we go, lady. Magic battle. Sadly for you, mine doesn't take half a year to cast like yours does. Now you're dead. That's right. That's right. I hate those ladies so much, man. What's up, Zetric PL? Welcome to the stream. Desiderium, you say things like the puzzle bed of chaos and the missing texture in Izalith could do with a fix. Oh yeah, I think I know what missing texture you're talking about. But I don't know, like, if they changed the Bed of Chaos fight to not be the way it is, it would just be weird, because, like, yeah, it's kind of a crappy boss fight, but, like, it would be weird if it was more like a typical boss, because it just, you know, it's not, and I don't think of it as a typical boss. What's up, Hayden Smith? You say you can actually watch Dark Souls 3 streams now? I'm glad, man. There's been plenty of Dark Souls 3 streams that I've had to watch, or had to leave, because they're like, alright, now time to go to the DLC, and I'm like, shit, man, I don't own the DLC, and I want to. And I want to keep it like a surprise, so I don't want to spoil it for myself, you know? King Sully, you're wondering if I just assumed a person's gender? I didn't even realize it if I did. Master Games say what you want from a Dark Souls 1 remaster is steady FPS, fix Bed of Chaos, fix Centipede Cameron, give Pinwheel 1k more HP, and that's it. Yeah, that's not so bad, Master Games. I don't know exactly what you mean by fix Bed of Chaos fight, though. See, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. They could make it better, but if they did, I don't know how I would feel about it. I might not like it as much. Trust my house, Lee says, take that as a yes. I missed your question. Did say that. Do that more. Oh, what? It's doing stuff like what you quoted me on right there, Desiderium. You want me to say shit like that? I don't know. I can't force that, though. Hey, I got 7,999 souls. I should probably go level up with that. Too bad this bonfire isn't good enough. Fucking Dark Souls 3. Alright, I'm not going to get on that. I'll complain every single time that I have to go back to this Firelink Shrine. HLC, you say you wouldn't want them to replace the Bed of Chaos because it wouldn't feel right? Yeah, it wouldn't. It really wouldn't. If they made it like, I don't know, however they could make that boss fight into a more typical boss fight, just it wouldn't feel right. All right, Dex is at 15. I need 3 more, and I'll be able to equip that Lothric. Was it Lothric Night Sword or is it Lothric Straight Sword? I can't remember what it was called. I think it's Lothric Night Sword. You guys know what I'm talking about. Massive Blake, you say you're actually debating on sending money so I can get the DLC. I've heard that the Ashes of Ariandel DLC isn't really worth it. I've heard nothing but good things about the Ringed City DLC though, but I heard Ashes of Ariandel isn't that worth it. I probably can't pronounce that really well. I'm like pronouncing it different ways as I keep saying it. 'Cause I have no confidence in how to pronounce it. I think it's Ariandel, but may not be. Now we're gonna get a whole bunch of people trying to tell me how to pronounce it. I'm gonna sound like an idiot trying to read all the messages aloud. T-Parks, you're wondering how everything's working? It's working great. I ran those commands this morning, so that's all nice and taken care of. Got my NVIDIA drivers reinstalled. There was a few hiccups that I had to smooth out at the beginning of the stream. If you go back and see it, but that was just audio-related stuff. There's like a small buzzing sound that comes out of the headphones when you use the headphone jack on the computer. But, so like when I first started the stream, I was like, oh, let me deal with this buzzing sound, and it was kind of being a pain in the ass, but it really wasn't that bad. I just had to figure out what to do that was, like, I had to figure out what I needed to do, basically. And my old computer didn't even, like, have a working headphone jack on it, so it doesn't bug me that the headphone jack on this computer has a buzzing sound, because I'm used to not using that anyway. I just went back to doing what I did in the past, which is, like, plugging my headphones into the back of the TV and having the sound come out that way. Anyways. Yeah, there was just some slight hiccups, but that's no fault of the computer. That was just a fault of me not testing the stream properly. So everything is working just great. To answer that easily, I'm really bad at answering things quickly. I always ramble on and on and on. I'm going to say Ashes is totally worth it. Say it's just slightly shorter than Artorias of the Abyss. Really? I heard there was only 2 boss fights. There's 4 boss fights in the Artorias DLC. So we see really good weapons in last boss in Ashes. I mean, I'm not really that into DLC weapons though. Usually the weapons from DLCs, like in every single video game, weapons from DLCs are always overpowered. So I've never really been a big fan of using weapons from DLCs. Because they're always super good, man. Zach Wheatley, say if they remade Dark Souls 1, shit, the message scrolled. Something about Fire Stage Demon and stuff. I'm sorry I missed that message, man. That's Jeremy, say it really adds a lot of personality to them. Some of your best bits have been against Artorias and the Sanctuary Guardian. Oh, what, me talking shit to enemies like that? Yeah, I love talking shit to enemies, but I can't force it. It's got to come naturally. Justin Peps, I can say use Ember for NPC Invader. I don't think I'm playing online, Justin. HLC, you say you'd like to see inventory management improved in Dark Souls 1 so it didn't take so long to consume soul items. I'm completely fine with the way the inventory works in Dark Souls 1. Honestly, I like the way the inventory works in Dark Souls 1 better than I like it in this game. This game's inventory system is a mess, dude. It's confusing as all fuck. I've played tons of Dark Souls 1, and, like... So I get the gist, or I get what it's like to use, like, the Dark Souls menus. Like, I'm familiar with putting items in the correct slots and all that shit, but like I like the lists version better. This game has like a grid of items that you look through, and Dark Souls 1 has more of like a list of items that you look through, and I prefer the list. The grid, it's too many. I'm looking at too many things at once when I'm looking at the grid, so that I can never find what I'm looking for, because I'm looking at everything at once instead of just a few things at a time. You can argue that you can get through it quicker, but like when you don't know exactly where the item is that you're trying to like equip or anything like that, then it's a pain in the ass. T-Parks, yeah, I'm glad it looks good. I actually, I changed some settings on YouTube, and I'm actually streaming so that I can stream in higher quality, but there's a little bit more latency. But most of the time, I'm so far behind my chat anyway that I don't think the latency is really going to make that much of a difference. Master Games say I just picked up Reinforced Club. Yeah, I know I picked up the Reinforced Club, but Reinforced Club in Dark Souls 3 sucks ass compared to it in Dark Souls 1, doesn't it? Madison Blake, you say, in your opinion, Ashes of Ariandel sucks, but Ring City is amazing? See, I've heard that from quite a few people. T-Parks say, audio for my graphics card should technically be better because it's got its own driver. I don't think I can plug my headphones into my graphics card, though, T-Parks. Somebody say the Ring City made you cry? I don't think I've ever cried because of a video game. I'm trying to think if I've ever cried playing a game. I don't think so. When I was in, like, 4th grade, I cried when I got scammed in RuneScape once. I guess that technically counts. Cried because I got scammed. And I was, like, 10 years old. That was sad, man. I lost 200K! I was so upset. Kind of making me tear up just now thinking about it. Just Patrick say I don't need to be in online to get invaded by an NPC. Oh, shit. I don't know why I completely ignored NPC there, Justin. You're right. You're right. My bad. I should use one. Typically, I just kind of hold on to my embers. I don't know. Is it worth it? Especially since I'm nowhere near there now. What the heck? What just hit me? He just, like, attacked me with his thigh. Zach Wheatland, you say you'd love to see Nito's Gravelord Sword Dance ability removed. You say that's killed you more times than you'd like to admit. It was probably... Isn't there another one called Great Gravelord Sword Dance? That's probably the one. Because I'm pretty sure there's Gravelord Sword Dance, and then there's Great Gravelord Sword Dance, too, isn't there? Master Games, you say lies everywhere. Ashes Ariandel is great content, short and sweet. Master Games, I'm pretty sure you're one of the people that hated on Ashes Ariandel in the past. I think I remember you telling me that there was only 2 bosses, and only one of them was even that great of a fight. Gavin Young, you say I missed the bone shard. Oh, I think I know where it was at. Yeah, you're right. But I got this shortcut open now. You're right. Thank you for reminding me about that bone shard. I'll go back and grab that. I should probably do it before I sit down at the bonfire. Yeah, so these enemies don't come back. Yeah, there's no reason for me to sit at the bonfire. Still going to get shot at. I should probably use one of those young white branches since I haven't made buddies with the dude yet. I'll use one. What else am I going to do with them? Hold on to him forever? Did I lose it by rolling right away? Does that... Oh, I did, because that... Yeah, that, like, turns you into a little, like, tree, doesn't it? Yep. Yep. Almost slid off the edge. God damn it. I wasted that tree branch. I forgot how they worked. I thought it was just going to be, like... I thought it was just going to be, like, an item that I used, and then it stayed on me, but... Nope, you turn into, like, a little tree, and then you don't get shot at. How do you get there again? Gotta jump from here, I guess. I hope. Yep. Jump from there. Alright. This is it, isn't it? Yeah, Undead Bone Shard. Hell yeah. Jump back right here, it looks like. Yes. Now we're cooking the business. Charlotte Rose say you kind of need to play Ashes of Ariandel so I can understand the Ring City. It's sort of episodic. Oh, that's interesting. Hayden Smith say you cried in Red Dead Redemption, Telltale's Walking Dead Season 1, and Life is Strange. Okay. Say never in a Souls game, though. Yeah, I've definitely never cried in Dark Souls. I've wanted to cry while playing Dark Souls, but I've never actually cried. Sunrise, you say you've cried on 4 games. Nier, Bioshock Infinite, Soulsborne. Soulsborne, just this one game. You say Darkest Dungeon. I've never played Nier Automata, but it's got my interest. I would like to play Nier Automata, that's for sure. Trust my hustle, you say my channel is growing so quick. Well, thank you, man. I've been trying to put a lot of effort into YouTube recently, especially as of like the very recent. I've been trying to almost think of it as a job almost, and for the past like 6 months in general, I've been taking it a lot more seriously than I did for the first 6 months that my channel existed. Because my channel will be a year old on October 24th. So basically, though, the first 6 months of my channel's existence. It was basically kind of like a hobby. I really only streamed like once a week, basically. I'm running around. I need to go back to the bonfire. I'm running around right now with an Undead Bone Shard and an Estus Shard. So I can not only upgrade my Estus Flasks, but I can get myself another Estus Flask. So I'm going to go do that before continuing on. Also, Blake, you say if I get the DLC, you'd like to see some arena action too? You and many other people want to see me PvP. I've never really done it. I PvP'd in Dark Souls 3 when it first came out, but all I ran into was Gank Squad, so I stopped doing it. And then it's gone to hell in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, I've heard it's nothing but a whole bunch of Hex users. HLC, you say Last of Us is sad, but you didn't cry at it. I played Last of Us. It was good. I didn't cry at it either, though. Master Games say Ashes Ariandel is a must-play, as of any Dark Souls content ever. I guess I can't argue with that. There's more Dark Souls is always good. Ben, you're wondering if I have a new PC to be able to stream this? Indeed, I do, and it's actually thanks to T Parks, who's in the chat right now. He sent me an i7 halfway across the country, and I appreciate it very much. I probably don't sound like it that much right now, but that's because it's like the 5th time I've thanked him during this stream. I should probably stop doing that, but I appreciate it so much, man. Like, I can't get over it. It's fucking awesome, dude. Master Games say you cried at the end of Final Fantasy X. I bet a whole bunch of people cried during Final Fantasy VII. Sunbrook is saying Bloodborne Gasconzila's family quest is so sad. I don't know shit when it comes to lore in Bloodborne. I hardly know any lore in Dark Souls, let alone Bloodborne. Charlotte Rose, you almost cried at Soul of Cinder's second phase, the music, and at the Ring City's final boss, just knowing that it's the end. Damn. I cried once when I was like 7 years old when my brother completed. I think he completed Jak and Daxter, and I remember I enjoyed watching him play Jak and Daxter so much that I was so sad that he beat it, that I cried about it. Kids are weird, man. Children make no sense. What am I doing here? Upgrading my Estus Flask, and that's actually all you can do for me. I need to do the other thing at the bonfire. Master Games say Blue Tearstone. Yeah, I probably should set myself up a little bit better and go actually save Grey Rat. He's still locked up. I haven't done that yet. I'm not even wearing 2 rings. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing 1 ring right now. Not to mention the fact that you can wear 4 rings in this game, not just 2. Like I said a second ago. Yeah, I guess I'll go save Grey Rat. He's locked up. Why not? Where the hell is he locked up at? He's at the bottom of this, isn't he? Can't remember exactly. Ask him like you say I should do some PvP with you guys. I should. Not right now though. Knight of From, you say I make no sense. How do I make no sense, Knight? I think I make perfect sense. What am I doing that doesn't make sense? Just whenever I talk in general, I don't make sense. I could believe that. I try my best to talk well, but I don't think I do a great job. Yeah, this is where Grey Rat is, isn't he? Over by this a-hole. Fire bombs near all the explosive barrels. It's right down here, isn't he? Yes. And hey, just so you know, Grey Rat, I already have Loretta's bone, so your buddy's dead. Yep. Grant request. Yep. Oh, 2-stone ring. Thank you. I thought I was gonna have to buy that from him. I didn't expect him to just give it to me like that. I actually knew he just gave it to you like that. I just kind of forgot for the time being. How the hell do I do this again? Alright, I need to go to equipment. I'm so used to equipment being the second slot that I just automatically go to it. Oh, I am wearing 2 rings. I kind of forgot I had this great swamp ring. I guess I'll throw this blood bite ring on too, because why not? Got 4 rings. I guess because it could slow me down. Yeah, I think I'm rolling worse now. Maybe it's because I'm rolling upstairs? I don't know. No. I'm heavier now. Fucking rings. I hate how rings have weight in this game. I guess it makes sense, but it just gets on my nerves. See, I keep going over to equipment. I'm just used to doing that. Okay, there we go. Got a nice roll back. Those hand wraps were hardly doing anything for me anyways. I didn't level up when I was at the Firelink Shrine. But I guess I should go back there and talk to Grey Rat again. Maybe he's got some shit I could buy. Probably doesn't though. Why would he? Ow. Thanks. Oh, great. Good one. Okay, fuck you, guy. It doesn't even make sense. How can you just swing through a ladder like it's nothing? I think I can do that too, though. Nope, I actually bounce off of it. Fucking Dark Souls, man. It never changes. And from me say my existence as a whole makes no sense. I guess, Knight. I mean, I don't know. I think, like you say, sadly you only have the Xbox One. Oh, well, I won't be able to PvP with you at all, Pimp Madison. That's your games you want me to kill Grey Rat and get Zwei. But I've been leveling up Dex this whole time. It'd be kind of weird. I've been going more towards using that Lothric Straight Sword or whatever it's called that I got over Zweihander. But maybe I'll start using Zweihander late. I'll pick it up, maybe, Zweihander. I don't know. I'd feel bad killing Grey Rat. I really would. Especially since I didn't know how to pronounce his name for so long. Call him Giriat, shit like that. HLC, you say you hate that they swapped equipment and inventory from Dark Souls 1 to 3? Yeah, it keeps messing me up, man. Now you say I have Dark Souls 3 on PS4, but you get to be the first PvP experience with you. Indeed, Knight, you will, since you got me Dark Souls 3 for PS4. I'll definitely PvP first. Maybe I'll get good at PvPing on PC, and then I'll fight you on PS4, and it can actually be fair. Or maybe I should just still fight you first. You deserve it, man. I mean, I'm quite thankful for you getting me Dark Souls 3 for PS4 as well, and I feel like I don't really let you know that. Well, at least feel like you might have forgotten about that because it's been a while. I don't know. Thank you for Dark Souls 3 on PS4 again tonight, because that was really awesome that I can stream it that way too. Wait, you say you're gonna tear him a new ass? See, that's why I kind of want to like practice first. Maybe I can tear you a new ass, but have it actually be a nice fight the first time. Madison, you say if I do decide to do some PvP, you can experience it vicariously through us. I guess so. Your games say don't remember the stat requirement for two-handings. Why? You're gonna check it out? Yeah, because you bet your ass I'm gonna be two-handing it. T-Parks say you can buy Zweihander if you give him 1 ashes. I didn't even know you could give ashes to Grey Rat. I thought you gave them all to that lady. This thing's really gonna chase me this far? Oh, they're gonna hit whatever his name is. It's not Sigward, it's Sigmire, isn't it? Or it might be one or the other. I can't remember. One of them's like Sigward, and the other one's Sigmire, and one's from Dark Souls 1, and one's from Dark Souls 3. I can't remember which is which. Good fight, guy. I'm supposed to go down, not up, aren't I? Or do I want to go up first? Oh, well, this is where that giant is. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to the giant, even though there's really no reason for me to do that now, is there? It's not like he's still shooting. And you say you're going to teach me PvP by whooping my ass and showing me what I'm doing wrong? Sounds like you're definitely planning on showing me wrong when I do that. By kicking my ass. Knight, so you don't... You say I don't got to keep thanking you? Okay, good. I'm glad. Fuck you, Knight. I'm just kidding. Sunbar, you're wondering how much Dark Souls 3 costs in US dollars? Probably 60 bucks. Okay, I feel like I didn't say the right things to that guy, but I guess I did. Can you get behind it? So that you can go over here? Is there anything over here? Is there just pretty views? Is that the only reason to go over here? That's a very white window, I just gotta say. Yeah, I guess just be wary of beautiful view. Oh, there's some very obviously like graphical mishaps you can see from here. There's like a big gap in the land that I can see from here. Come on, FromSoft, you're better than that. Mad Gamer Xerox say they want to give you pots. Oh, those dudes that were chucking pots at me. I guess you're right. T-Parks say you get Zweihander if you send him out to pillage one time, not ashes. Say, but you can't goof. Yeah, because he can get killed when you send him out to pillage, can't he? Okay, so it's going to go down this time? No, so I have to jump off of it, and then, yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah, there it is. What's up, Smoke Edge? You said Smokey Edge sent you? Well, I hope you're not Smokey Edge yourself. I hope you're actually a different person. I don't want another subscriber just from the exact same person, but with a different username. That wouldn't be that great. So hopefully you're somebody else. Welcome, Smoke Edge. It's kind of interesting that Smokey Edge sent you here, and your name is Smoke Edge. But... oh well, I won't question it. Alright, so I'm probably going to run past this enemy that's right here, just so I can get to the bonfire that's behind it, and then I'll turn around and fight it. That's your game to say. Reddit says you need 13 strength, 2 hands. Why? They don't remember getting so low, though. I should try. Yeah, I think my strength right now is like 12. What's up, Blocks? I guess the Funky Bunch is the chat, since you say what's up, Bullet, in the Funky Bunch. I guess the Funky Bunch would be chat in this case. You say I got a problem with white windows? You call me a racist fuck? Yeah, Knight. Didn't you see my message in Discord yesterday? Those whiteys. Ow. Alright, let's not read the chat. Fight this dude. Fort 1.5. Fort after he went on a diet. Oh shit. Kinda spooky. Ow. Okay, ow, more. Get me away from you. Ah, half decent Estus flex. This is so nice. Yeah, that was... I'm gonna get frostbitten by this dude. I love the range that the Pyromancy has in this game compared to what it has in Dark Souls 1. The range for Pyromancy in Dark Souls 1 is a joke. In this game you actually have... your dude actually chucks it. It's nice. Instead of just like lightly throwing it like he does in Dark Souls 1. Alright, there we go. That guy's dead. Got the Earthful Straight Sword. Which people have told me is really good. But I'm not that... I don't know. I guess actually, I don't know. I'll just... Maybe I'll end up using it. I don't fucking know what's going to happen in this playthrough. Smoke Edge, you say, don't worry. Thanks, man. Now you say, I missed the Blade of Noob? What's the Blade of Noob? The one I just got? Gavin Young, you say, I missed a Covenant? I don't really care that much about Covenants. Now you say, I can hit him once, run back out, hit him once, run back out, and repeat, right? Well, you know what, Knight? What I did worked just fine, too. What's up, Chase? Say, just popping in to say hi. Well, hello. I have an i7 now, Chase. It's fucking awesome. Somebody sent me it, and it's awesome. Smoke Edge, you say you can parry him. I don't really do parrying in Dark Souls. It's just not for me. I probably should. It's a gameplay mechanic that I don't use for no good reason. It's part of the game. It would help me, but that's actually why I don't use it, is because I find it more fun that I have to go through the challenge of not parrying. I feel like parrying will take some of the challenge out, and then I would enjoy it less. Knight, I'm just going to assume you're talking to Chase instead of me. Charlotte Rose say, Earthful Straight Sword needs Twinkling Titanite upgrade and can't be buffed. Well, I probably won't be really using much buffs, but yeah, I'll just be using that, I'll be using that, why can't I think of his name? That straight sword I got from the Knights, the Lothric Knight straight sword, or maybe it's just Lothric Knight sword. I'll be using that one. What's up, Scrub Lord? Welcome to the live stream. Say, back in the saddle. Indeed I am, Scrub. I've been trying to go pretty hard with the live streams recently, and pump out a lot of decent lengths, or a lot of decently long live streams. I've been trying to accomplish that. Basically trying to, I don't know, just trying to be like, I want to be like, I want to stream like 8 hours a day, most days. I just got wrecked. That's because I was thinking not about the fight while fighting them. What's up, Smokey Edge? So Smoke Edge and Smokey Edge are both here now. Master Games say, I think I need 13 strength to 2 hands Y, and then to 1 hand I need 19 to 20 strength. Well, I won't be one-handing it, so I wouldn't need to do that. I two-hand all my weapons since I don't really ever use a shield. So I don't know, but if I see, like, with a weapon like Zweihander, though, that would probably be something where it would be a good idea to actually level up my endurance a little bit, so I can actually swing it a few times, or at least maybe dodge, swing, and then still be able to dodge away after that. But man, leveling up endurance in Dark Souls 3 is rough for me. Yep, Blocks, this is on PC. Now you say it actually makes the game easier without parrying. How would it make it easier to not parry? It's literally like, yep, fighting Gwyn without parrying is definitely easier. Fighting Black Knights without parrying, definitely easier, Knight. I don't believe you, Knight. I don't think the game is easier without parrying at all. It's like saying the game is easier without blocking, which is also something I've grown to not do. Just because I like to roll as much as I do, I guess. I just really hooked on them rolls. Not saying I like fat chicks. But like shields definitely make the game easier. Like, I don't know. They're not necessary. The game can still be easy without a shield. But I don't think it'd be as easy. See, like, I know your face is supposed to be getting covered in blood, but I just look weird right now with my face all black like that. Especially since it's like, I mean, I guess it makes sense that the blood is black since it's these weird, like, beasts and stuff, not really humans. I'm fighting, like, undead things as well at times, so I guess it all makes sense that the blood isn't red like I would expect it to be. Great. Alright, another one just jumped off the edge. I'm fine with that. It's making this part real easy for me. Remember I say rest in pepperoni? Oh, when I bled out just a few minutes ago. Like you say you can backstab them when they're spotting their wings animation and then hit them when they're getting up. Oh. Not so hard even without that though. Massive Blake, you're wondering how long I plan to stream for today? Well, this live stream will probably be about 4 hours long, and then I don't know how long I'll take a break for, but then I'll probably stream for another 3 to 4 hours after that. Like you say Dark Souls 3 is easier, Dark Souls 1 is harder. I've heard that go both ways. I assume you're talking about parrying still, Knight, not just the games themselves. You might just be talking about the games themselves, though. But I heard Dark Souls 1 is the easiest game to parry in. Oh, right. You have no poise. What are you doing? Sharpening the blade? Trying to make you bleed? Okay. That weapon swings faster than it does in Dark Souls 1, but I kind of already knew that because I fought you before. Ow! She's got speed that matches up with this bastard sword I'm using, though, which is crazy. Nice dodges. Not such a great rolling attack there, though. I remember my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, this lady kicked my ass. Now she doesn't at all. Scrubblers say parrying is risky, you die a lot failing. You say you rarely parry, though you're not as averse as bullet. I don't even know what averse means. That just means you're not as against it as I am. You say parrying in Dark Souls 3 is a lot easier to land than 1. You say wish they didn't change it. Oh, let's see. Maybe somebody who told me it was easier in Dark Souls 1 was just wrong, because that's what I've heard until now. I watched, occasionally I just watch random Dark Souls footage for, like, no good reason. And I watched some video of somebody fighting, I mean, it's not even a hard fight, it's actually a really easy one, from Dark Souls 2, the Dragon Rider. They fought the Dragon Rider, like, by only attacking him. They swung, like, once after every successful parry, and they just parried the shit out of him. And it was just so ridiculous looking, this huge dude swinging this big-ass spear. I think it's a spear. Maybe it's a halberd. I can't remember. And then there's just, like, this tiny little chosen undead just, like, fing! Freaking parried. It's such a joke. Master Games, but you seem to have the most fun playing games just tearing them like a new a-hole. Like you like all the super powerful stuff. I think I prefer to struggle a little bit, which is weird. Super Nick, you're wondering if I'm going to do a Bloodborne speedrun? I've never really played that much Bloodborne, so if I try to do a Bloodborne speedrun, that would probably be like a 15-hour long speedrun, so the answer is no. Foodie Quest, you're wondering where the spiked mace is? I have no idea where the spiked mace is, Foodie Quest. Or is that somebody was trying to get me to use a weapon, I think it was the spiked mace, that you find in, Jesus Christ, dude. You know what bugs the shit out of me in Dark Souls 3? The lack of poise. Alright, what the heck just happened to my frames there? Computer bogged way the hell down, I don't know why. It was just for a split second. Dude, I am bad at this game. Getting the crap beat out of me with dudes with logs. How do you even learn to use logs as weapons? Can you stop charging like that? Dude! Oh my god, they're not giving me a chance! You guys are gonna get the fucking fireballs. That's it. You in the front. Die. There. God, who would have thought 2 of these dudes together would be so tough? Alright, fuck you, most accurate man in the world with a goddamn tree for a weapon. Just die. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Wait for me to say spiked mace isn't worth it. Flock says reinforced club. This was Dark Souls 1, probably. Sup, Slicey Banana, welcome to a stream. Nice and like you say, it drops from the evangelists. I don't even know who those are. Scrubler, you say you think Dark Souls 3 is overall harder to parry because it's faster, so you need quicker reflexes, which you don't have. I used to have really good reflexes. I don't know if I still do. I used to play a lot of... Well, I guess it was from Call of Duty. Call of Duty is all, like, reaction time. So, like, that's the way you win in Call of Duty. It's not by aiming, not by being in a better position to shoot from than the enemy. No, it's just all about your reaction time. Whoever's shooting first, basically. Or sometimes if you can whip around quick enough and get lucky spraying people with bullets. Call of Duty is ridiculous, is all I'm saying. But I don't know, I like them despite it. Well, I liked it before they had jetpacks. But I used to have really good reaction time, but I haven't played Call of Duty or any really multiplayer game at all in years, so I'm sure my reaction time has gone to shit since then. Mr. Game say there's nothing better than to murder the F out of Dark Souls with 1.2k AR because of all the stuff it gave you. I mean, I don't know. I guess I like taking my time in video games. Now you say I hate slow weapons, almost anything with the word great in the name. Basically, there's some great swords that I can stand, but most of them really. Probably you say you do the same way, and just not in Dark Souls 3. You prefer small weapons. You say if you would do a normal run, you mostly use SL1 weapons. That's what's happened to me in Dark Souls 1. I can't get myself away from the Reinforced Club in Dark Souls 1. I started using it in the SL1 playthroughs, and then, fuck you. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. It just... I need to remember that they're not fucking idiots. I'm so used to NPCs in Dark Souls being so stupid because of the amount of time, from the amount of time that I've played Dark Souls 1, but, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I'm used to AI sucking, and they're much better in this game. They actually, like, start attacking when you try to leap at them from a distance. Super Nick, you're wondering what my best opinion is for the best weapon in Dark Souls 2, or not just... You want to know the best weapons for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3? I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. Best weapon is, like, totally... well, I guess you are asking for my opinion. But, it also totally depends on, like, what builds you're using. Like, I don't know. Dark Souls 1, my favorite weapon's Reinforced Club. Dark Souls 2, I don't have an answer for you, because I haven't played very much Dark Souls 2. But I plan on changing that. In Dark Souls 3... Once again, I haven't used majority of the weapons in Dark Souls 3, so it's hard for me to give an actually good answer. I'm probably just going to say something stupid, like the broadsword, because that's the weapon I've used the most in this game, believe it or not. Well, I can say if I want a quick weapon, I can go back to the Firelink Shrine and kill the guy with Uji Katana. I don't need no Uji Katana. That weapon's not worth picking up, is it? It's like a Titanite shard, I'm pretty sure. Not weapon, I don't know why I said weapon, item. You have to, like, kill all those things, basically, to get it safely, I'm pretty sure. Snag it right here. That's just a regular-ass Titanite shard. Totally wasn't worth it. I knew that, but I did it anyway. Shield that I'm never going to use, because it's heavy as hell. Okay. Screw it. Yeah, let's just get a move on, I guess. I hate these dudes with the logs so much. Good quest, say one more stream and you're going to be done with your daggers only playthrough. Nice. Testimony says Zweihander is bae. Just takes too much stamina per swing. That's like my biggest complaint about Zweihander. Is how much stamina it takes. It's like so hard to manage your stamina at all. If it's not full when you swing it, and you basically have none left to roll away with. You use it all. Unless you level up your stamina, which is not something I typically do anymore. They use pyromancies to kill guys with the logs? Yeah, I should. I can't get near them very well. Now you say Zweihander and Dark Souls is great, you just don't like the moveset? It's pretty alright. I've never really used it actually, I can't say anything. Spicy Banana say Artorias is greatsword. Well, if you were max rank in Dark Souls, then Artorias greatsword's like always the best one. Scrublord, you say you think that the best weapon in Dark Souls 1 is the Reinforced Club? Hey! Dark Souls 2, you think it's the mace? I don't know shit about Dark Souls 2, so I'm not even gonna Say Dark Souls 2, you'd say the broadsword, and later on DSA. I don't know what DSA stands for, but hey, broadsword! Broadsword's where it's at, Scrublord. I'm glad you agree. Charlotte Rose, you say you wish those enemies dropped that huge stake thing that you're using. You say it would be so much fun to use it. You said they drop a pike for some weird reason. That is weird that they drop a pike when they're using that, like, borderline, just entire tree as a weapon. Great! Didn't even realize there was a mage down there, because I'm not paying nearly as much attention as I should be. But it's really hard to pay close attention to the game and read the chat at the same time. Nice and Blake, you think I should summon Hodrick? I don't really use summons much, though. It's just... Summons beat the game for you. Now you say Zweihander is a defensive weapon. You say the only people who play aggressive with it don't mind getting backstabbed. Well, that's for PvP night. PvE is a whole nother discussion compared to PvP. PvP builds are, yeah, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be trying to use Zweihander in PvP. You're saying extra damage from two-handing the broadsword isn't worth it. The slower swing and extra stamina used. Really, it takes extra stamina? I mean, I feel like the swing is like, oh, it is kind of noticeably slower. Damn. I don't like that, because I always two-hand my weapons. But yeah, the swing is way slower than I would expect it to be from two-handing it. Like, I usually when you two-hand a weapon, it's really not all that much slower than the one-hand. What's up, Mage with Guns? Welcome to the stream. As in Blake, you say I'm not embered. Never mind. Yeah, typically I don't run around being embered. Locks, you think I should try a Dark Souls speedrun? Like the first Dark Souls? I'm not the type of player to do speedruns, guys. I would, like, if I tried to do a speedrun, it would be like 6 hours long. T-Bark say the Lothric Knight Sword is dank early, so use dagger on my offhand and parry everything. Well, I definitely won't be parrying everything. Say then use Fume when you can. OP is F. I feel like everybody uses the Fume Sword. I feel like I've heard so much about the Fume Sword. It's like so freaking huge. Fallen Knight Armor is pretty badass looking. Alright, I need to actually be kind of serious if I want to kill these guys. I don't know why I came over here anyway. There's a boss fight in there that I should be fighting instead of doing this. Can you fuck off, Crab, please? Food question, wondering if I can do the Abyss Watchers on my first try? I don't know, I'm still kind of far away from doing that. Knight says why is best in PvP and PvEP. It's outmatched by at least 2 other UGS. Knight, I thought you were just hating on Zwei for PvP though, because you get backstabbed using it. Oh great! How the heck did I get both of you after me when I didn't even see the second dude? Fucking great. Fat ass miracle users. Why do they always make the why do they always make the clerics so chubby? They always make the clerics chubby. It's like, why? F off, guys. Stop rolling at me like that. It's weird. Okay, now you suddenly have voice. Sure. Yeah, there it goes again. Oh, nope, none of that. Get your little spinning buddy out of here. Just fucking cut that out. God damn it, dude. Oh, he got it. Great. Fuck off with that. Jesus Christ. Why didn't I kill the first one, or the one with the great sword first? Hell, his buddy probably would have started healing him. He's probably got, like, infinite uses of that, too, I bet. Because Dark Souls is fair, but hard. This is bullshit. Okay, sure. fucking totally start charging your attack and then run over to me while it's charging. That's how attacks work, right? And I love how they have no poise until they start swinging. What the fuck is that? Why do they get poise while they're attacking? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. Oh, they have different varying amounts of poise, whether they're swinging or not. Like, what the fuck is this? Super Smash Bros. 4, I think? Is the one they call it? They got the fucking super armor. Stupid shit in every single video game, dude. Because you say not using halberd? Nope. Scrubblers say you're embarrassed to admit you never actually fight those guys, you just let them fall down the ladder. I think that's what most people do. We say they're not that hard to fight, but it's so much easier to cheese them. Well, I forgot the one dude was going to heal himself like crazy. I wouldn't have dealt with that if I didn't. Charlotte Rose, you're wondering why my character isn't a redhead this time? Because I didn't feel like sitting there figuring out how to make my character red. T-Park to say poise. Sorry, guys. I'll just be like poise in the hood, and then I'll remember it that way. They're trying to say that's hyper armor, not poise. Yeah, well, hyper armor can go fuck itself. I hate that shit. You get used to an enemy getting stunned when you hit them, and then all of a sudden they don't get stunned when you hit them? Like, what the hell is that? Oh, it bugs me. That bugs me in every video game. Everywhere hyper armor exists, like, it shouldn't. It just shouldn't exist. HLC say poison Dark Souls 3 in general is kind of fucked. It definitely is. They fucked up poise good in this game. I'm sorry, poise. That's hyper armor, a new concept in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, one they shouldn't have put in here because it makes it less enjoyable. Like, how you... Alright, same with the teleporting dogs. Like, why the fuck? That's like the third enemy this live stream that's teleported right in front of me like that. This is why I don't like this game as much as other Souls games, guys. There's a whole bunch of stupid shit is in Dark Souls 3. Charlotte Rose say the two-handed R2 of curved greatsword always does a run-up. Yeah, that was just a matter of me not knowing the moveset. Gavin Young, you say, welcome to Dark Souls. Welcome to Dark Souls 3, the fucking shittiest one they've made so far. Sorry, I say I like Dark Souls 3, and then I start playing it, and I really question if I actually do. That's wrong. I say you like hyper armor more than poise. Say it makes sense since the weapon is already in motion. If you were to punch you in the face, you'd stagger. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes more sense, Knight, but shit. Why do they... Should just call it another game at this point. Oh, that's right. It's not Dark Souls. It's Bloodborne 1.5. I need to remember that. Not playing Dark Souls. Bloodborne. Bloodborne. That's what I'm playing, and then I'll do better. Just need to get back into that mentality. The dude who made the first one, I guess, didn't fucking like it, so he changed it into... He made Bloodborne, and I guess that wasn't good enough. He wanted to take it over into Dark Souls, too. So, now we have Bloodborne 1.5. What's up, Muck Gardner? You're wondering what you joined to? Me bitching, probably, Muck. HLC say it cracks me up when I make a joke, and then low-key start looking really pleased and amused by myself. I'm glad you pick up on the little things like that, HLC. I think I'm hilarious, even though other people probably don't. Some bro, you say don't forget about Dark Souls 2. How could I forget about Dark Souls 2? I just don't have much to say about Dark Souls 2 because I haven't spent a lot of time playing Dark Souls 2. This year you say Dark Souls 2 is pretty good. Yeah, I enjoy Dark Souls 2. That's why I want to play more of it. I can just try to fight. Especially when you say Dark Souls 2 is more game than it should. It really does. Rose say, at least there's no point situation like having Mabel's sight set against 4 things and never getting staggered. I mean, that's kind of like part of playing an RPG though, isn't it? Being able to set up stuff like that. I feel like there's probably less builds you can make in Dark Souls 3 than Dark Souls 1. That's actually not true, I bet, since there's so many new mechanics and shit. You probably do all sorts of crazy stuff, not to mention the 4 ring slots. Don't let me say Poise in Dark Souls 2 was the best handled. I don't even know how it was handled in Dark Souls 2. Aiden Smith, I think Dark Souls 2 is great. It's pretty good. I just wish the boss fights were a little bit more memorable. That's the deer in me say I'm hilarious sometimes. Well, I'm glad my jokes aren't all completely wasted. I'm glad I'm able to make people laugh. more... I'm glad I'm able to make more people laugh than just myself. I typically try to kill the club guy first, because he's so much more of a bitch than the guy with the greatsword. Then he starts healing himself, and I question my actions. They spam roll so much. Oh, fuck you and your super armor. It's so stupid. Fuck off. Yeah, nowhere near you. Why are you swinging your club around like that? Like, seriously, I'm all the way over here, guy. Fuck. Cut it out. Get through there. And I'm not so sure your argument about the hyper armor making more sense than poise, because if the weapon was already in motion, like, yeah, that part makes sense. But right there, he just had hyper armor while he was running up to me. Before he even started swinging his weapon, he was doing the R2 thing, where, like, he lifts his weapon up above his head and starts running at me. I was hitting him while his weapon was above his head, and he was running at me, and he already had hyper armor. Fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. He's literally just running. Yeah, where's your poise to go now, bitch? That's right, you don't fucking have any, because none of us have any, because it's fucking Dark Souls 3, where poise, they just told it to go fuck itself, and so did I, so I just started pronouncing it wrong, because it doesn't even deserve to be pronounced correctly in this game. Not that I pronounce it correctly ever. But you know what? The rage here, not trying to make sense. Yeah, where's your hyper armor now, fucking cunt? Oh, you're gonna heal? Yeah, that's what you're gonna try? How'd that work out for you? How did that work out for you? Oh, you're gonna try it again? Well, you didn't learn your lesson the first time? Now you can fucking die. Burn in hell. Burn in hell. Alright, I really don't like those guys. I still haven't fought that boss. I always forget how to get to the Crystal Sage. I know it's to the left. There's a bonfire down here that I'm gonna go sit at, though. They say I can lure the club one just by standing within the sight, so he starts walking towards you, kill him, and then aggro the one with the exile. Well, I fought them both instead, I guess. Muck Gardner, you say you thoroughly enjoyed Dark Souls 2 than the other. You say so much to do and PvP was good. You got the parry times down? Ah, parrying in PvP. Despise. Oh. Okay, so you say Fume Knight, Sir Alone, or Alon maybe, Dark Lurker, even Smelter Demon were fantastic bosses. See, I haven't, are you talking about in Dark Souls 2, Hayden Smith? Because I haven't played most of it, but I've played, like, I would say, I've put, like, I don't know. Because I've done the same thing in Dark Souls 2 that I've done in Dark Souls 3. I've played through the same parts of Dark Souls 2, like, 3 times. And the first time, it took me, like, 30 hours to get to where I got to in Dark Souls 3, or in Dark Souls 2. But by the second time, it only took, or by the third time, it only took me 10 hours to get there. Yeah, Knight. I know that counts as the attack. I was just, once again, applying real-life logic to video games. Never works. I don't know why we try to do that. Charlotte Rose say everybody has the poise rant at some point in the Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I'm probably gonna have many, dude. This game upsets me. This game just fucking upsets me. I guess I'll go and level up. I won't even start to talk about that. The Firelink trying to go. Listen to me say the other guy also dropped something. Yes, sword. Say I forgot to take the best greatsword. I hate curved greatswords. What, I want to spin around like a freaking ballerina like him? No. Let's see. So that's the problem though. Most of the highest rated Dark Souls 2 bosses are DLC. I heard the Dark Souls 2 DLC was better than the rest of the game. I've heard that many times. Just daring me say you'll be back. All right, man. Charlotte Rose say, exile greatsword, your waifu, don't leave it behind. Well. I think it's already gone. HLC say, applying real-life logic to a game where sitting in a bonfire brings things back to life. Yeah, I tried to do it while playing Cuphead, too. I was freaking trying to apply real-life logic, and I was pointing out how ridiculous it was that I was trying to do so. Alright, woo, I leveled up once. It's definitely worth having to come all the way here to do that. So just being able to do it at the fucking bonfire! Thank you! Every game that isn't Dark Souls 1. I need to, like, not complain about that so much, because that it seriously thoroughly takes away from my enjoyment of every single game that, or every Souls game that isn't Dark Souls 1. Like, why? Why couldn't they have just done it's so much better than having to go and talk to some fucking lady every single time. So ridiculous. Scrubblord say just wait until Bullet gets to the gets to the Ring City, if ever. Well, I'd have to get the DLC first, Scrubblord. Big Tuna, you're wondering how you get rid of the bitter taste out of your banana milkshake? I don't know. What do you put in there that's bitter? Don't put bitter ingredients in it? I don't know. I expect to say the DLCs were all great. Yeah, DLC in Dark Souls has been pretty well done. At least, well, actually, I guess I shouldn't say that because I've only played one DLC in Dark Souls, and that's in Dark Souls 1 DLC. So maybe I shouldn't say that Dark Souls DLC is well done, but I mean, I've only heard good things. Okay, this is how I get to the boss fight, is through this little hole. And this Crystal Sage Demon is not that hard. Not demon. Why did I call him a demon? It's Dark Souls 1 coming out. Everything's demon in Dark Souls 1, so now I just call everything demon, I guess. Freaking the fire, did I say Fire Sage? No, I said Crystal Sage. Oh, that's why I said Crystal Sage Demons, because I'm used to saying Fire Sage Demon. Yeah, Crystal Sage, I never really had any troubles with. I don't remember him having any melee attacks, though. I do not remember him swinging at me like that. Where you at, Crystal Sage? Hello. That's what he just cast in the sky. Okay, I thought it was that. I need to do more damage than what I'm doing. I'm not remembering what his attacks are, so I'm kind of like that time. I would have kept swinging at him more, but I didn't know what attacks he just cast, so I was kind of like, what's happening? Okay, I got a decent amount of swings in there. There's just gonna start being more and more of them. I need to make sure he dies off quick, because I'm not gonna be able to keep myself from taking damage for long. Ow! Fuck, like I said. Dude, really? What the hell? Twice in a row? And I wasn't hitting him. Ah! I suck. Scrubblers say even Demon Souls had a fire keeper to level it up. Yeah, I know, Scrubbler. That's why I need to not complain about that. Is because it's literally the way they made all of their games except for Dark Souls 1. And why is beyond me, because who enjoys having to go back to the Firelink Shrine and level up? Is it like, is there somebody who likes doing that more than just being able to do it at every bonfire? Apparently Japanese people enjoy it more. Some bro, you say you didn't like the Sunken King DLC, you say the enemies were too hard to beat. Well, they always make the DLCs really difficult because that's what people kind of want, is something to challenge them again. HLC, you say there's a bonfire in front of the building I go into to get to the Crystal Sage. Oh, is there really? I'm getting a phone call. I'm always getting phone calls while live streaming. I just need to like put my phone in airplane mode. Lost a ton of HP due to a dude ramming me with a freaking log. I get slashed by swords and hit by magic projectiles, but nothing is deadlier than a log. I have no idea where that bonfire you are talking about is at. I don't think I've ever sat at it. Alright, yeah, nice job, guy. Charlotte Woods, the Crystal Sage, the pinwheel that kind of does it right, kicked your ass your first playthrough. Well, he's probably gonna kick my ass this playthrough. I don't know. I'm not taking it seriously enough. I need to like focus, but I'm feeling very unfocused right now. Not today in general. Okay, yeah, just start off with like all the fucking magic attacks, I guess. Alright, that was a better start than I did last time. Okay, his HP is almost at half already. There he is. Alright. A little bit less than half now. Probably gonna start making a bunch of those clones at this point, I bet. Another one right there. I don't remember seeing him walking around. So yeah, the ones with the blue magic or the copies. There he is. Fuck that! He's us. Oh, come on. Get the hell out of here. Okay, that was bad. A lot of damage there. That was just going to be even more clones. Usually I don't worry about the clones at all. I just try to beat the shit out of him. It's this one. Yeah, we still got one of those freaking magic projectiles left. Yep, and it fucking finished me off. Why did it... You know, I thought homing crystal mass worked that they all shot at once when an enemy got into range, but his, every single one shot except for one, and then that one sat there forever, and then finally was the last one to come finish me off. Madison Blake, you say you'd had more trouble with this boss than you'd like to admit. I honestly thought I'd be able to do it on like my first attempt, but here we are going for like the third now. Oh yeah, I fell to my death that time. Every time I say I really need a longer weapon, either than that or one-handed broadsword, a little bit of extra damage isn't worth the extra time and stamina used per swing. I feel like I'll get more damage dealt to him before he goes into the ground, though, if I'm using two-hand. I guess I should just always one-handed. I just need to rip that band-aid off and stop. Just forget about my love two-handing things. HLCDC, putting on armor with high magic defense can really help with this fight. I'm not sure I have any to do that. Man, I know I missed a bonfire, I just don't know where the hell it is. It's like the stage is weak to fire. I don't think I have any way to do fire damage. Oh, I have fireballs, but I mean, they probably aren't going to be very efficient for damage. That's when I say the best strategy is just to do R2 attacks the whole time, especially with this broadsword. That's probably not a bad idea. What's up, FG Kimchi? Indeed, I am back to Dark Souls 3. And I'm just taking a bunch of damage on the way to the fight because I'm not paying any fucking attention. Yeah, I don't know where the hell that bonfire is. I'm never going to find it. Henrik, say you just started watching, the first thing you hear me is complaining about the leveling. Of course, Henrik. T-Parks, say pew the fuck out of him. Rip his balls. I'll try, T-Parks. What's up, Crystalliza Moonblood? It's going pretty alright. I'm trying my best not to get frustrated with this game right now. Don't say I got Crystal Saged. Indeed, I did. Now I have 4 Estus Flasks because I suck at getting here. I could probably really find that bonfire, but instead I'm just going to torture myself by running a year to get there every time. Alright, and I'm not two-handing. Every time I see myself... Oh, great. Fucking side beam. Great! Oh, I hit him once. Down to 2 Estus Flasks already. Fucking show yourself. One-handing seems so wrong. I don't think it's better off. I'm doing shit damage with the one hand. I don't think it's worth it at all. He doesn't get knocked around as much, I don't think. I would not have done that much damage right there if I was using one hand, I bet. I'm not sure I believe you guys that one-handing is better than two-handing with this thing. Might be damage-wise, but I bet they don't get stunned as much and shit like that, I bet. Oh, I thought you were doing an attack where you're going into the ground. Tricked me out a little bit. There we go. That time the spell worked the way it typically does, and they actually all attacked at once. It wasn't just one little crystal orb that stayed waiting for me to get low enough on HP that it could finish me off. Like the last time I died. That's great. I'm just glad I ran up to the wrong one. Damn you and your copies. One Estus Flask left. He has less than 1/4 of his HP. There's gonna be a shit ton of them that are about to pop up though. Okay, which one's the real one? There he is. Cut that out! Ow! What the fuck, man? See, I don't even remember him having melee attacks, so the melee attacks really throw me off guard. Charlotte Rosie said it's actually ideal to have one soul mass left, because then he/she won't teleport until it's used. Yeah, except for that. Except for when you only have such a little amount of HP that one soul mass is going to kill you. Yeah, guys, I know I missed the bonfire. I don't know where the fuck it is. I guess I'll run around and look for it, because it's driving people crazy that I'm not sitting at the bonfire. I guess it's probably driving me crazy, too, because I always have to run through all this shit to get there again. What's up, Kid Alex? Welcome to the stream. Wondering how far Cadence, wondering how far I've gotten earlier in the game. Say, oh, teleport to the side farthest from me. Okay. I don't know, what do you mean? How far have I gotten earlier in the game? Do you mean on a different playthrough, Cadence? I've gotten, like, really far in Dark Souls 3 in the past, but I've never actually completed it. Is the bonfire, is it over here? Somebody said behind me when I was here last, but I don't... Oh, it's this one up on the ledge, isn't it? Okay, well, this is a little better. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't go sit at this one. That's because I don't think of bonfires as being this freaking close together. I'll just find every reason to pick on Dark Souls 3 right now. Why is this game loved so much more than, like, other Souls games? I seriously don't understand. It's just the graphics, isn't it? People are just sucked in by the better graphics. I feel like that's what it is. The gameplay... It's not as good as other Souls games. It's just not. It's alright. Like, I'm having a better time playing this than, like, probably playing many other popular games. But, like, I mean, how do people like Dark Souls 2 less than they like Dark Souls 3? Like, say when I get to the hole in the wall, turn around and run around. Yeah, I actually found it eventually. Just, had to have enough people tell me to go sit at it, I guess. That was close. Almost got me. Alright, it's half. His HP is at a little bit less than half, it appears. Or a little bit more than half, I mean. Stamina to get the heavy off at the end. I had to wait for it to come back, and then by then it was too late. Ooh, lucky guess. Yeah, get you and your copies out of here. I like how the music gets so intense when the health starts getting low like this, though. Oh, I'm not about to guess this one. Ow. Some Crystal Soul Sphere. Dead. I'm gonna drink an Estus Flask just to be safe. So I think I didn't drink one that entire time. 5. Oh, damn it, him and I are just sitting here meleeing each other. Alright, there we go. Crystal Sage is down. Took me more tries than it should have. But oh well. Alright. Ember restored, don't mind if I do. 8,000 souls. I guess I'll go level up. If only I could do it right here. This wouldn't take forever. Instead, it's gonna take forever. Sorry, guys. It's not my fault. Charlotte Rose say the Grand Archives bonfire can literally be the same camera view as the Dragon Slayer armor bonfire. I'm not 100% sure we were talking about Charlotte Rose. I guess they're visually similar. Don't you say you're the opposite? You don't understand how people like Dark Souls 1 more than Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, for example? I mean, I don't know. I could see Bloodborne. Like, Bloodborne... I can see why people like Bloodborne more than the rest of the Souls games. I can see that for sure. Bloodborne is a lot of fun. Bloodborne's really exciting. But I don't get that same excitement playing this. What was I doing? Leveling up. If I say the bonfire placement is dumb, though. Yeah, that one was really close to the other one. I wasn't even, like, thinking that there would have been another bonfire that close. Can say Dark Souls 3 probably starts to pick up only after Fair and Keep / Abyss Watchers. I suppose, but it doesn't even get that much more difficult at all. I level up twice. Cool, I can. So I can finally equip that other sword I have. I'm gonna go upgrade it. You know, I've never even used it. I should probably use it first to make sure I'm actually gonna want it. I hope I like the moveset, because I put a lot of levels into Dex to try to use this. Range is better. It's basically just like broadsword moveset, isn't it? Yeah, it's like the exact same. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. Lara Winter, when are we going to be playing the DLCs or just the base game? I actually don't own the DLCs, so it's just going to be the base game, but it's not going to be all in one live stream, guys. This playthrough is going to take place over multiple live streams. What's up, Chelsea Groovy? Welcome to the stream. Zach Wheatland, you say Dark Souls 1 is the best in your opinion? Yeah, dude, I love me Dark Souls more. Or I like Dark Souls 1 more than any other game that I've ever played besides Tetris. Tetris just blows everything else out of the water. Alright, there we go. Got a Lothric sword +2, so my damage should be better now. Henrik, say Dark Souls, in your opinion, you like Dark Souls 1 the best, Bloodborne second best, Dark Souls 2, and then Dark Souls 3. What about Demon Souls, Henrik? Have you ever played any of that? Because Demon Souls is pretty damn good. I miss doing plunging attacks in Demon Souls, though. There's no, like, when you're mid-air and you hit the attack button and start doing a falling attack like you do in Dark Souls, you can't do that in Demon Souls, and it makes me sad when playing it. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to sit here and text while you're watching me. I know that's not exciting, but I got shit going on. FoodieQuest, say you hate Tetris? How could you hate Tetris, FoodieQuest? Tetris is freaking great. Zach Wheatland, say you left for a while. You're wondering what boss I'm on? Well, I just finished, I just killed the, what's it called? I just killed the Crystal Sage, so I guess you could say that I'm on to the Deacons and Thieves now. I don't know, I kind of want to go after the Abyss Watchers, actually. You know what, yeah, I'm going to do that. Instead of going this way, I'm going to go after them Abyss Watchers. I guess it's calling to me that I shouldn't go this way, since that guy just kicked my ass. Henrik, say you got Demon Souls and you just started to play it last year, but you never got into it? Oh, weird. I really like it. But I guess, I don't know. It's hard. I think Demon Souls is harder than Dark Souls. Alright, so I should, I guess, Crucifixion Woods. And then, because I didn't go down to the Fair and Keep bonfire, did I? Oh wait, I did. Shit, I should have just warped there. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, I'm warping to the wrong place. Just sitting it. Shortcuts. There we go. Fair and Keep. That's where I should go to. Okay, and say the Grand Archive / Dragon Slayer armor bonfire thing was about them being literally like 2 minutes apart, so they're in the same camera view. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Cadence. Yeah, they're literally like a few steps away from each other. It's a joke. FoodieQuest, say you were never good at Tetris. Say it was the worst Mario Party minigame. Well, that's not Tetris. Mario Party minigame is not Tetris. I just mean Tetris like when did it come out? 1987? Oh, that sounds way too late. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was 1989? Ow. Oh, the sword's heavier than the broadsword, so I'm not doing the same roll. It looks visually the same, it's definitely not as quick. I guess I'll be alright. I always get lost in this area. Well, not lost, but I always have a hard time, lighting all three, or I guess you extinguish them actually, don't you? Yeah, I have a hard time extinguishing all 3 fires in this area, because I always miss, like, the first one for no good reason, I think. I'd say it would never be fair to rank it, because you've never beaten it. That's how I feel. People ask me all the time to, like, give them my opinions on the Souls games, like which ones I think are better than others, and to tell them about which weapons I think are best and stuff. But honestly, all my opinions, like, I let people know it's just my opinion, because, like, I've never even completed any Souls game except for Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. So, like, my opinions on Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, Demon Souls, it could very well be wrong. As much as an opinion can be wrong. Foodie Quest say Mario Party had Tetris in it. It was probably something like Tetris Foodie Quest, but it wasn't Tetris itself. That's like saying, there's like apps you can get that are called Tetris, but then they have like fucking microtransactions in them and stuff. It's like, this isn't Tetris. What am I playing? Or like there's levels in it. There's no, I mean, well, there's levels in Tetris, but it's just, that just means it gets faster and faster. Each level in Tetris is just faster than the one before it. There shouldn't be like levels where you have to do certain things. That ain't Tetris. It's something else. Zach Wheatley, say the Archstones. Say the Archstones are so far away in Demon Souls. Oh, you must be talking about Archstones. Is that what the checkpoints are called in Demon Souls? Because I can't remember what the Demon Souls were called. Sunbro, you say the worst thing about Soulsborne is that every NPC dies and it's so unfair. What do you mean, like in the lore, everyone's just dying? Is that what you mean, Sunbro? What do you guys say the Archstones are perfect? I don't know, man. The Archstone that's before the, maybe it's Archstone. I don't know how to pronounce it. The one that's before the old hero boss fight could be a little bit closer, I think. So there's always like one extremely obvious one of these things that I, for some reason, always have a very difficult time finding. And then eventually I will find it, and I'll be like, really? It was here the whole time? Dude, I hate grooves so much. That's what these things are called, right? Grooves. I hate them so much because they're all over the place in the game. People complain about enemies being overused in Dark Souls 1, but these grooves are overused in Dark Souls 3. They're fucking everywhere. They're here, and then they're like all over the place in the Boiling Lake too, and that's really it. I mean, I guess that's not so bad, making a bigger deal out of it than it needs to be, but like, why'd they have to use the same enemies? Especially enemies that are this awful. Like, do they have to pick face-raping, terribly growling freaking enemies to put in 2 different areas? Like, I hate these fuckers. They're fitting here, but I don't think they're really fitting in the Boiling Lake very much, or whatever it's called. Foodquest say there was also Tetris in the OG Game Boy back in the 90s. You didn't like that either? Are you talking about this one, Foodquest? That Tetris? Because, yeah, this Tetris is the shit. That's OG Tetris. That's the only thing that I classify as Tetris. See you later, Cadence. Thank you for watching, man. Charlotte Rose, say Dark Souls 3 seems to be favor being cinematic over being practical, hence the stupid wombo combos, Yorn the Giant, Curse Rod, Great Wood, etc. I suppose I see what you're talking about. It's definitely, I mean, I don't know. I wish the Yorm the Giant fight didn't have Storm Ruler in it. Storm Ruler is such a gimmick. I'll try my best to have fun, Cadence. Zach Wheatley say you found it frustrating to have to do every level perfectly, or you gotta get I can't talk, man. Zach Wheatland, you found it frustrating to have to do every level perfectly, or you get sent back to the start. You must be talking about in Demon Souls. Demon Souls is decently frustrating, and it's not that. My biggest complaint about Demon Souls is it's not well balanced. The game, like, the game doesn't keep a steady difficulty. Like, there's definitely a point in the game where it's like really freaking hard. And that's like halfway through the game. I mean, you can go different places at different times. You can kind of like choose where to go. But that still ends up happening regardless, I feel like. But that might just be me. Like I said, I've never beat Demon Souls. So my opinions on Demon Souls could be very skewed just because I've only played through, I think I played through more than half of it. But I wouldn't say I played through more than 3/4 of it. I don't know exactly where the game ends, so I mean, I can only make guesses as to how far I made it. Machu the Gamer, I cannot speak Spanish. Gavin Young, you say you hate the jumping grooves? Yeah, like the one that killed me? Just the worst. The ones on hind legs are way worse than the ones that aren't. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. The ones that occasionally run on 4 legs? No, that's not true. Okay, the ones that are on their hind legs that also don't have a weapon. Those ones are the freaking worst. Because they do have a weapon, it's just their hands. Zach Wheatley say Demon Souls dex builds over anything. See, I haven't played enough of the game to even know if, like, what type of build would be over what. Honestly, back when I played Demon Souls, I don't even know what type of build I used. Probably a noob build. I looked back at some gameplay that I played of Dark Souls about a year ago. If you like, the very first live stream on my channel was a Dark Souls live stream, and it was roughly a year ago, a little bit less than. And I'm amazed at how far my skills have come in the year because I was watching my gameplay and it was newbie, man. It was newbie gameplay. All right, Gru, I'm back revenge. Freaking face right me. He almost did. Holy shit. Ow. Screw you so much, pal. God, who do you think you are, Mario? Like, you can't jump on things, kill them, but you can. You can jump on things, kill them just fine. Fucking shit, dude. Like, I won't even try. I won't even start talking about how it doesn't make sense, because that's me applying real life rules again. Guys, this is kind of abrupt, but I'll be back with more streams. I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, I got shit going on, but I'll be able to stream more today. I'm sorry it was so abrupt. I'll see you guys later. I swear, I'm not just ending the stream because I'm sick of Dark Souls 3. I actually, like, I've been texting people. I got shit going on, so I'll be back later today. Sorry again for it being so abrupt. I'll see you later.